All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to bring you a very special, fun little fireside chat slash debate. We are going to be talking about the greatest movie of all time. This is going to be Kraut Mick versus Pete Fletch, with Nova Star as your moderator. Um, we will be having a very, very special announcement for an audience member out there. Moon, if you are out there, please give us a wave, and we will proceed to get started. For the moment, I will let you guys have um, a fun little song. This one's called "Mouth for Sale." It's a little dirty. All right, Little Miss Moon. She has a very, very exciting announcement to make to everybody. She will be getting engaged, and of course, the Send Toasty to DebateCon in July. Super support goal is still active. We are at 500 out of the 600, or not. Well, we still need the 500 out of the 600 goal to go. If you would like to donate, the link is in the bottom at the banner. Um, for where you want to send your money. We also have a $5 open jukebox dealer's choice. We also have a $10 specified song that you would like us to play. Um, in short, we are going to play Miss Moon's very, very special engagement song for you all, and then we will proceed with the show. This is for all you people out there who love your lover with nothing, like you got nothing to lose.
Got a crack phone screen in a half-pay ride. Your name on my tongue, like a match to the night. We were broke, we were bold, with the door standing open. Two hearts on the edge, and the whole world loaded. Hold my hand, don't look back. If we fall fast. I can hear that old truth when you smile. I see you, baby, it's you and me, and all the people with nothing to lose, nothing to lose. Baby, it's you and me, all in, all the way. We got nothing to lose, nothing to lose. We took the long way home through the rain on the glass. You laughed at the fear like it couldn't last. Every scar we wear is a map to the moment when we said let it burn, and we meant it, we owned it. Hold my hand, don't look back. If we fall,
Alrighty, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that nice little tune. Um, we are now going to be commencing with the show, and I'm going to be bringing everybody up, and Star will take it over from there. Doo-doo-doo.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Okay, I guess it's going to be finicky.
Hola.
There you guys
I
go.
have wet hair, so I was rushed. Barely got here in time. So, welcome to the debate on Toasty's channel. I am your moderator and host of it, No Star. We have Kraut Mick and we have P Fledge. Both I work with, and both are great friends of mine. So, no fighting and arguing, gentlemen. And if you get too heated about anything, you have to kiss and make up at the end. There's only 2 rules for everybody in the audience, which tonight, because it's pretty chill, it's going to be 1, no TOS violations, and no speaking over each other. All right, boys.
Since I picked the topic, Kraut, you get the floor first, sir.
All right, cool. Hey, all right, yeah. What's up, everybody? I've been wanting to do this for a while. Nice little chill topic. Obviously, the discussion today is more subjective, but hopefully, after I make my claims for the greatest movie ever made, people will understand why I have that subjective opinion. But yeah, I figured we mostly debate politics and morality, so I figured this is a nice change of pace, mellow it out a little bit, and make some friends along the way. With that, go ahead, Fletch.
All right. My choice for best movie is based on a story by Rudyard Kipling. It's one of his classics, The Man Who Would Be King. And I think it serves as a warning against greed, regime change, and trying to mess with something that you really don't have any understanding of or want to understand of, except to just try to enrich yourself at the cost of others. So, anything else you need me to address, or are we going to do like a back and forth, like I speak then Kraut's turn?
I would think you guys would be doing back and forwards now.
All right, well, your turn, Kraut.
Yeah, well, one thing I forgot. I mean, I think people can assume, based on my background, that my claim is Terminator 2: Judgment Day is the greatest movie ever written, and just to point out a couple of reasons, and then I'll let Fletch go, and then I guess we can go from there. Again, this is something new, I think, for all of us. 2 main reasons why I make that is it actually revolutionized how action movies were made, and for a movie about killer robots, it actually has a lot of heart, depth, and character development. And unfortunately, I've never seen the movie Fletch is saying is the greatest movie ever, but I'm sure he'll go into his reasons why. But I mean, yeah. Oh yeah. So I think Nova, if you're okay with this, and Fletch, I think
Sure.
you want to tackle different topics on what makes a movie great, like character development, and then go from there.
Okay.
I would think so. I would say plot first and then character development.
Plot. All right.
Plot
All right,
first,
so,
yes, and then character development.
All right, so I'll go first if you guys don't mind. Obviously, I think some people will say that Terminator 2 is just a repeat of T1. That is true, but you gotta give Cameron a little wiggle room, because he actually wanted to basically make Terminator 2 when he made Terminator 1, but he didn't have the budget or the technology. But then when he did the movie The Abyss, if anybody saw that, he realized with the technology he used to create that water blob, whatever it is, I haven't seen The Abyss in years, he realized he can implement that technology to make the T1000 and T2. So even though it's kind of the same, comparable to T1, we got to give him a little bit of wiggle room, because he wanted to make that first. But as far as plot, yeah, I think the plot itself is very strong. I mean, time travel, there's going to be plot holes here and there with any time travel movie. They obviously took Sarah Connor's character from the first one, being meek and timid, into an official badass. and you know she has two goals in her life: protect her son and make sure he becomes the leader to the resistance.
Lucy, cut it out.
The plot isn't too deep for T2, so you know I'll let Fletch make his things on the plot for his movie, and then we'll go from there.
All right. Well, the story of The Man Who Would Be King begins as two ex-British service members in the service of the king in India hear tales of a land with vast riches and lots of tribal warfare. So they decide to do the regime change thing, get in with a bunch of locals, train them with weapons to be their private army, and it all goes awry by the first battle.
Stop it. Stop
when
being annoying.
That is when Sean Connery's character is struck with an arrow that hits one of his old service medals. The locals see this and they think that he's their god king reborn. He feeds into that, and that's where everything begins to go awry, because personal greed takes over. And that again is mirrored in both Terminators, because Terminator 2 would not be a thing if Miles Dyson had left the arm alone that they found at the end of T1. And
So-
it's humanity's end if, you know, nobody sees the writing on the wall before it's too late.
That's how people are, aren't they? Normally.
Indeed.
hmm
Yeah.
Just like you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
True.
Yeah.
I think we've all been.
Crab, you have a rebuttal to any of that?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, as far as plot convenience, I don't know how everything would have panned out if the technology to make T2 was available at the time he made T1. But I'll say one of the theories, not to dive too deep into time travel, but one of the theories to time travel, which it would have been inevitable that Miles Dyson had that arm. It is the past, the present, and the future is happening all at once. That's why you know, well, how, you know, what is it? I was going to say Notre Dame. I'm stuck on stupid. What's the robot name? Skynet. Yeah, Skynet. Skynet wouldn't have been created if Miles Dyson didn't base his work off the arm and chip, because they were from the future and, you know, all that. But yeah, if you believe past, present, and future are happening at the same time, which is actually a legit theory to time travel and how parallel universes work, that's a legit theory. So that's what you have to go off of with that. Like it would have happened regardless. The past makes the future, essentially. But again, like I know everybody knows the plot of Terminator 2, and it's not too much to plot. So unless Fletch has anything more to say about the plots of movies, you know, I think we can go on to a different subject, and I can really hammer home with the other categories on why T2 is the greatest movie ever made.
Okay.
And P. Fletch, what is your rebuttal to that?
My rebuttal is that they're essentially the same stories. They can be interpreted as the same stories. However, they take completely different endings. Terminator 2's ending is hopeful. Like there could be a stop to this, but as we see later on in T3, there is no stopping it because, well, it retconned everything.
But I'll make the affirmative claim real quick that there was no T3 or any movies after T2. It was just Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. I don't acknowledge any movie after that.
Okay, I understand that one, brother. But with The Man Who Would Be King, what happens in the end is only one of the formerly confident, sure of himself soldiers is able to make it back. And instead of the riches he planned on, he was barely able to make it out with his life, and he was lucky for it. And he was haunted the rest of his days.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely gonna see that movie after this thing because it sounds interesting. R.I.P. Sean Connery.
Yes, indeed.
But
Still Sean Connery.
yeah, I mean, if you wanna tackle character development, because I
Uh,
think that's one of the reasons why Terminator 2 is the greatest movie ever made.
well, yeah, it shows the growth of Sarah Connor and how John Connor comes to be who he is. However, it still it still hits me as too much Hollywood hopefulness at the end.
It hits you with what?
It hits me as too much Hollywood hopefulness at the end. They never want to give you an honest ending. It always has to be some sugary, sweet stuff. That's why I think The Man Who Would Be King is a superior film. It doesn't pretend to be anything it's not. It tries to stay true to the source material of Rudyard Kipling's writings.
So I would actually argue that T2 isn't as hopeful at the end as some people may assume. It's really left to interpretation. One, John lost the only father figure he had. I mean, granted, he was a machine, but given John's past, it even said in the movie that Sarah kind of hooked up with guys not necessarily good, but knew that had military experience or leadership experience. And through that, Sarah learned through the guys she dated. And what she learned through them, she taught John. So essentially, John did lose the only good father figure, the role that the T-100 provided. And yeah, and we all know, he had to go in the lava and get destroyed because the chip and everything. But yeah, so that's not really hope right there. That's really sad if you put yourself in John's shoes. And the ending itself is kind of you can kind of interpret it how you will, because on one hand, yeah, they believe they may have stopped Judgment Day, but everybody in that universe knows Sarah and John Connor infiltrated that facility. Their lives are not going to be that great. They're basically wanted criminals. Would you agree with that?
They are wanted criminals, but they're still alive, and humanity hasn't been flash roasted.
Well, yeah, but it's not.
So
it's
that's
not
a hopeful
hope.
ending, wouldn't you say, sir?
Well, yeah, interpretation. Hey, look, if I was wanted by like every single agency out there because I infiltrated and destroyed a whole computer lab, Skynet facility, I know my life ain't going to be that easy going forward.
Well,
Okay,
and
hold
again, you lost the father
on.
figure.
Kraut, he's coming from it as an overall, you've saved humanity, and you're coming from it from the point of view of the characters, how it's affecting them personally with their life moving forward.
Okay, yeah, I can understand
Yes.
ending humanity, but they did that at the cost of their own lives. So it's not.
Yes, that's what being a hero is.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yes.
It's not like a Disney movie ending with hopefulness. I understand where Fletch is coming from, but yeah, they sacrificed a lot, and they basically not forsaking their own lives, but they destroyed their freedom by saving humanity. So it's like
yes, like our
hopeful-
military guys. Hmm.
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, again, it's all interpretation. But now character development. Fletch mentioned character development with Sarah. Well, even I mentioned that compared to the first movie, she's battle hardened in the second movie. And even still, what makes it great is she essentially she had more character development even in the second one, because when she first got introduced to John and the T-800, she didn't trust the Terminator. She thought he was going to kill them as soon as he got a chance. And she herself actually became a Terminator. She tried to kill Miles Dyson to change the future. And then towards the end of the movie, she learned to trust, and she was even sad herself when the T-800 had to get lowered into the lava. John, I mean, there's a little character development with John. Obviously, he was only in that one movie, Edward Furlong. but he was a shitty little snot nosed brat in the beginning of the movie, and then he throughout the movie he learned essentially how to be a leader in his own right, given that he was his character was 12 or 13. Actually, no, I think his character was 10. And during the end of the movie, his character development really showed with his hacking in the beginning of the movie. He used that criminal activity, for lack of a better word, for a positive to help crack that system to get into the vault. Like, it's and even Miles Dyson, he had character development. Probably a couple hours worth of explaining to him what the future would bring if he went along with his plans. He decided to stop all of his research, and he even, his character even developed by joining Sarah and John and the T-800 into the lab to destroy all of his work. And that's after Sarah tried to kill him, So even Miles Dyson had character development, regardless of how small it may have been.
All right.
1 second. Bandit from the audience brought up a great point. How is Back to the Future not on this list?
Because Back to the Future has a lot of inconsistencies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great movie, I'm not going to lie, but it's not the best movie ever made.
It's a fun popcorn flick, but I wouldn't put it as one of the greatest.
Is it a movie, though, that will change humanity forever? That is the question.
Well, I know 2015
Also,
people were getting in the hype when 2015 hit, because that's when the second movie took place in.
You gentlemen should have done some extra homework. So next time you ever do something like this in the future, I would suggest you both present each other's favorite movie that you are going to be talking about, and each one of you have to actually watch it. So then that way you criticize properly.
True. Right. This was
Dissect it.
thrown together too, so.
I
Yeah.
watched hundreds, if not thousands, of movies, and Fletch picked such I never even heard of the movie. I don't think, and if I did, I completely forgot about it. I never really watched Sean Connery movies anyway, to be honest. I've only watched his late 80s and early 90s, like The Rock and those ridiculous popcorn action movies back in the 90s. I don't want to say he picked an obscure movie, but he picked a movie that I don't think a lot of people heard, because I'm a movie fanatic and I never even heard of that movie.
Well, I have to.
Then I could really give you a list and an education and make you all go through that list, which predates any of that.
Yeah.
Continue.
But anyways, I was just going to clear something up. I remember reading the story when I was a kid, because I used to check out Rudyard Kipling's books a lot. I owe Trader Horn thanks for showing the movie on his Twitch stream a couple of years back. So I just wanted to make sure I gave proper credit where it's due. Thanks, Chuck. Not Chuck from Tennessee. Nothing personal, dude.
The audience is saying that Kraut's mic is too low, and I kind of agree with that. So, can you pull yourself up, honey?
Yeah, let me see what I can work with. Oh,
There you go. It's already getting a little better.
okay, yeah, it's right next to my mouth.
Yeah,
I
that's
had it
much
below my
better.
chin. It's
Okay.
crazy because I have to have this all the way basically sticking up when I play on my PS5 with my friends. They're like, "You're too fucking loud," so I gotta point it all the way up. I guess it depends on the format that I'm talking in.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so should we move on to horror films?
Get a move on to what?
Should we move on to horror films?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I think we gotta. Well, your movie isn't really action, is it?
It is action. It's action adventure.
Oh, it is action. You want to move on to that topic, and then I guess we can state our favorite horror movies, and then I don't know if Nova would like to bring where she'll go from there. But do you want to bring up action and why I think T2 has the greatest action?
Okay.
All right. Well, so the action in T2 was a lot of in-frame action. Really everything that wasn't involved in the T1000 in his liquid form was in screen. For example, I don't know how many people know this, but towards the end, when a helicopter was chasing them, an actual helicopter flew under that bridge. Like it was a real life helicopter that was being flown, and they actually flew it under the bridge. They actually crashed it into the truck. Really, that entire sequence was in frame. The only CGI they used for it is when Arnold's T-800 jumped off of the nitrogen truck when they slammed into that Ironworks facility or whatever it was. And he jumped off it. That was really the only CGI involved in that entire action sequence until the T-1000 pulled himself together. Obviously, that's CGI. T2 was actually the first movie to completely render a villain in CGI, which, again, is a T-1000. The first action scene where they were at the mall, like it was built up so phenomenally, because at that point, when you saw it the first time, you didn't know what the T-800 was about. You didn't know what the T-1000 was about. All you knew, they were both looking for John. And it was a culmination of intensity and what's about to happen. And then, the T-800 told John to get down, and then they started blasting each other away. And you still didn't really know what the T-800 was about, because the first movie he was a villain, but you kind of understood when he picked up John and he blocked him from getting shot. Another great action scene, again, it's a culmination of suspense, is when they went to rescue Sarah Connor from the mental institution, and the T-1000 was there too, and you didn't know. It's not you never knew what would happen in any of those action scenes. Again, it was basically all in camera. You didn't know what was going to happen, especially the first meetup and the second meetup when they got Sarah. It's not like typical action movies now where you can pretty much guess what's going to happen or the hero's going to live. You really had no idea the first time you ever saw that movie. But yeah, it's a great action movie. It's definitely a lot of people will say it's the best action movie. I think it's the best movie all around. Hence, why we're having a formal discussion. But Fletch, go ahead.
Well, my counterpoint would be for the period, 1975 is when it was made. They tried to keep it as historically accurate and as true to Kipling's work as possible, especially with the costumes. And again, Michael Caine with a red coat just looks like he stepped back into his role in Zulu from the 1960s, an earlier film. I think it was 68, 67 maybe. But that's where I think the spectacle of T2 is there, but it doesn't match with learning historical accuracy, how the armies of the period actually were deployed and fought, and how guerrilla tactics were actually used in those mountains. So that's why I think that The Man Who Would Be King is a much better movie in the long view.
Well, I'm definitely going to watch it. I'll probably pay $5 on Vudu to watch it later on tonight. It seems like it can be a good movie. I mean, the fact that you're putting this against T2, it's got to have some type of merit for you to pick that against T2. Because I was expecting you to pick something like The Dark Knight or something like that. A lot of people, especially the younger generation, will say The Dark Knight is better than Terminator 2. But yeah, you picked a oldie that has some merit. But Nova, do you want to do like ones and twos in the chats to get people's opinion on if
yes, of course.
Or yeah, I'll let you do that, and then I guess we can get in the horror and then.
What was? I didn't even hear from P. Fletch the name of the movie he picked. Can you turn the music down just a click? Just a little bit, please. I'm having a hard time hearing P. Fletch sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
maybe I can
Steve,
get a little bit
thank
closer.
you.
Okay.
What was the name of your movie, honey, again?
The Man Who Would Be King by Rudyard Kipling.
Anyone who has seen A Man Who Would Be King, please put a 1 in the audience if you feel that is the best movie, or put a 2 if you feel everyone in the audience prefers Terminator 2 as the best movie of all time for the discussion for the evening. Let's see, what is that? What are they saying? Circuit board said that's my number 1. Dang. B. Fletch has the first vote.
Ah, cool.
Spin City says 0. Nope, you got to pick one or the other. And then we can do a different, broader.
Spin's no fun. Come on.
Yeah, spin be fun. Pick one. Pick one.
So how about Spin asked, how about Kraut's homosexual tendencies? Hey, Spin, sit in the chair and spin, all right? That's all I got to say about that.
Sit and spin, yes. What are the options for the win? The options were the greatest movie of all time. So number 2 is Terminator 2, and number 1 is the one that would be king, right?
The Man Who Would Be King, yes.
The Man Who Would Be King. Sorry,
It's okay.
it's not even written down on here. I don't think I've
Yeah,
heard of the movie. I might have seen it actually.
Oh,
It's been so damn long.
It's definitely a good watch. I highly recommend it to anybody that hasn't.
Fletch, again, this is really all subjective, and I'm definitely going to watch it. I
Yeah.
probably won't put it over T2, but I'll probably enjoy the crap out of it because, again, it's got to have merits. All that said,
Oh God, yeah,
don't
I have
think
seen
a lot
this.
of people are going to know that movie. So I think by default, I might get more wins.
It's
Which,
cool. Man.
yeah, I wouldn't even declare that a victory because it would be through default because I don't think a lot of people know
Here.
the movie. Effect.
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull up a trailer from The Man Who Would Be King, and we're gonna play that. Toasty, can you play that? I'm gonna help you get it. This is an all-star cast.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What was that again?
I'm gonna give
Sorry.
you the trailer for The Man Who Would Be King, so everybody can get a preview of what the hell it is. You
Okay,
can play it,
absolutely.
and then we'll put in Terminator 2, which I still have signed posters. Let's see. Here you go. I'm putting it to your Discord.
I went to Universal Studios years ago when they actually had like the play of T2. Like it was like a ride, but you stood still, and it was like a almost like VR before VR was a thing type. Like like Disneyland has like the Indiana Jones play where like he's running from the cradle and shit like that. Universal Studios back in the 90s, they had something like that for the Terminator 2.
Did you get that trailer, Toasty? I can't do any presentations this way, so I mean, I guess I could. Here, hold on. It's taking a second.
Okay, I'll go back to mute.
There you go. Put it up there when you're ready. Okay.
Detriments, you call us? Detriments? Well, I want to remind you it was detriments like us that built this bloody empire, and he is out to the bloody Raj. That's all. About turn.
The less said about our professions, the better. But we have been most things in our time. We've been all over India. We know her cities, her jungles, her jails, and her palaces. And we have decided that she isn't big enough for such as we.
Now, we're here to conquer this country, aren't we? Well, with you as a god, it would take half the time and half the trouble.
Look at the size of that movie.
Let's quit winners for once. Cut and run while the running's good.
You call it luck. I call it destiny.
Keep looking at me. It helps to keep myself from flying off.
Yeah, that's very more of a historical type of a piece. Do you want to present mine so everyone can see Terminator 2? It's ready to go. Okay, here we go.
Same make.
These were taken at the West Highland Police Station, 1984. You were there.
Same model.
These were taken today.
You have to let me see my son. He's in great danger.
New mission. Once, he was programmed to destroy the future.
You don't know what it's like to try to kill one of these things.
Now, his mission
Get down.
is to protect it.
Come with me if you want to live.
You're really real.
His loyalty is to a child.
Who sent you?
You did. 35 years from now.
And his enemy
He's a Terminator like you, right?
Not like me.
is the deadliest machine ever built.
Can it be destroyed?
Unknown.
This time, there are two. Terminator 2.
You just can't go around killing people.
Why?
If you thought you had seen it all, look again.
Stay down!
Go! Now!
We gotta stick together.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. This time, he's back. For good.
Trust me.
Okay. I'm going to bring out a point. One, I think the other one is more of a historical accuracy piece. The other one is more of an action movie. So next time you guys start to do this, consult with me, because this was one of my expertises. Let's break it down into more of a subcategory. So if you're going to do a historical type piece with war references, I'm going to do that way. The other one's strictly action. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So I don't, and Michael Caine's a great fucking actor. All right. He was a great actor. I think he's still alive. So, but yeah, this is, get to the chopper. This is not the same. This is not the same thing.
No, it's not. It's
Predator. That's not Terminator. That's Predator.
I know, but it's a famous line. Everybody knows that line.
Yeah, Predator.
Come with me if you want to leave.
Which was originally stated by Kyle Reese in the first one.
Hold up.
Correct.
I would like to point something out. It's like, so some people say like, what is it? Aliens is better than Alien. And like, there might be, a claim to that. Again, it's all subjective, but Alien is more of a horror movie. To your point, Nova, we should have picked somewhat of the same genre. And Aliens is more action, but somebody wrote T1 or Terminator 2 isn't better than T1, but T1 almost has like a suspense horror element to it. There's some action, but it's more suspense horror, where T2 is, suspense action. There's no real horror elements compared to T1.
Well, T1 always struck me as more of a slasher movie on steroids instead of, it being some mentally challenged mongoloid out in the woods or something else. It's just this unkillable thing, and it's just a slasher movie with a new coat of paint on it.
Yeah, you can't reason with it. It has no empathy. It won't stop until its mission is fucking complete.
Yes, they were showing you the preview future to your AI new buddies.
Yeah, the same could be said about Monkey.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the reasons why I don't particularly like AI. You know what's funny though? The guy that played Miles Dyson, he plays in 3 distinct movies that involves AI, and AI gets fucked. Obviously T2, and then he plays in this other movie called it's got Jamie Foxx and Jessica Biel. I'm forgetting the name of it right now. Where there's an AI program in like this unmanned jet.
Stealth.
Oh, that's the one. He was involved in that movie, and then he played in the third movie. I think it was Justice League, where he was fucking with those mother boxes, which are essentially like alien type AI shit. And he's one of the reasons why I believe Steppenwolf was able to track it to Earth. Like, that man needs to stay out of AI videos, because he do be fucking that shit. He be messing with too many AI shit. It's just gonna say wire.
At least in T2, he got to go out in the blaze of glory as the not alive man switch.
And that shit was sad, man. I was genuinely fucking heartbroken when they shot that dude. But hey, he completed his mission. I guess.
Okay, so, sorry. Go ahead. No, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, I was reading the comment. Like, what does he mean by the camera angle and the lighting? Was he what? Who? Me? Was he talking about me? I don't know.
Spin being a troll in the comments. On the chat.
Yeah,
Spin, you big troll.
Talks about my homosexual tendencies.
Well, ask him what kind of prawn he watches. That'll determine who the real is.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nova.
Yeah, I think
Do
you
I
kind of.
repeat that? Did I freeze? Am I freezing?
You kind of roboted a little bit, I think.
Oh, I was said you can always ask Spin what type of prawn that he watches at home on his spare time, and then that will determine the type of, on the scale of 1 to 10, how much of the hey scale you are.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably watches like no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm only sure. That's my dude. That's my dude.
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Oh, Spin
Okay.
says, Spin keeps judging me. He's saying I have homosexual tendencies, and then he's saying I need to clip my nose hair. So I said, I don't know. Spin keeps judging other men, so it seems like he has more of the homosexual tendencies since he wants to judge other men all the time. I'm happy. My wife is, she likes me for the ugly Neanderthal that I am. That's the only thing that matters to me.
All right.
Ugly Neanderthals rock. So some of you boys out there, if you're too enthralled with watching the go in and out of other objects, I would say you're probably around a 7 on the gay scale. Continue on, boys.
Well, I was going to ask if we should move on to horror films next. If see what the final vote tally was.
Okay. All right. We're going to move on to horror films. Where are we going with this?
Well, since Kraut went first last time, I'll go with my pick was John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that in so long.
Yes, it's part of his End of the World trilogy, along with They Live and The Thing from 1982. Only this time it centers around a bunch of academics that have unearthed something very odd and strange and otherworldly that they do not understand. So what do they have to do? They gotta fuck with it. And thus begins the end of the world.
And Krauts?
Yeah, I would say the greatest horror movie ever made, he actually just mentioned it a little bit for comparison, is John Carpenter's The Thing. And it's funny because he wrote on Discord like his favorite horror movie, and I read John Carpenter's, and I just instantly thought, this motherfucker is not going to pick my movie. But then I saw the title movie, so I was like, okay, good. Because, I lay claim to John Carpenter's The Thing is the greatest horror movie. Sinister is a very close fucking second in my book, but I'm going to stick with The Thing of 1982. Okay.
You know what we're going to do to make this more interesting? We're going to keep adding trailers so people know what the hell the movies are. I know this Kurt Russell movie, but other people might not.
Okay.
Continue to talk while I bring them up. Your rebuttal on any of that?
All right, so yeah, I'll make a claim of why The Thing is the greatest horror movie. You, for one, don't really know the main characters, so you don't know who's going to live and who's going to die. Granted, everybody knows Kurt Russell now, but back in '82, not a lot of people know who he was. Yeah, it's a great movie. Suspense movie, it's great. Horror movie, it's great. Because the jump scares, even though there's very little jump scares in that movie, they actually do pay off. All except one jump scare. It's kind of like, I don't know, man. That's borderline like, oh, it made you jump. But other than one particular scene that did that, every jump scare had a purpose. The suspense was fucking phenomenal, and the practical effects, which I believe the same people that did the practical effects for the original Star Wars are the same people, or at least some of the same people from, I think they're called IA or ING from Star Wars. Some of those people came over to create the practical effects for John Carpenter's The Thing, if I'm not mistaken.
Rick Baker was involved in that too, I believe.
What was it?
Rick Baker was involved in the effects on John Carpenter's The Thing, if I remember correct.
Yeah, he did a lot of practical effects for a lot of movies.
Quiet. You're distracting the shit out of me. Okay, I'm gonna hit play.
All right.
Why is it playing? Oh, there it goes.
48 hours ago, we found something quite remarkable.
What'd they find?
There's a structure
In Antarctica.
and a specimen.
Really?
No, Nova.
Touching
No,
down.
this is the wrong one. This is
This is the remake.
Yeah,
This-
This is the remake?
Yeah, it's technically a
prequel.
prequel. You got to type in 1980s to The Thing.
Oh shit! You're right.
Yeah,
I was like, wait a minute.
It's
I mean,
one of
this is a good movie too. A lot of people give this movie flack, but you know, it's a good movie.
It didn't say when I clicked it, so this one is it right here then.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is U.S. Station 31. You read me? Found something in the ice. We need some help down here.
You flash like it's a
Anybody hear
Discord?
me? We found something. We found something. We found something.
12 men have just discovered something. For 100,000 years, it was buried in the snow and ice. Now it has found a place to live. Inside. Where no one can see it. Or hear it. Or feel it.
I know I'm human. Some of you are still human. This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies. Nobody left to kill it. And then it's won.
You guys gonna listen to Gary? You can beat one of those things!
Ooh, spooky. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the other one now. Quick pause. Hold on. It's giving me a problem. My browser's like lagging. It should not be happening with this new computer.
Anyone in close proximity
Oh
has the
gosh,
same
man.
dream. What is it? A secret that can no longer be kept. It started a month ago. What started? A change in the earth and the sky. is power.
There's a weird locking mechanism. Looks like it can only be opened from the inside.
A life form is growing out of prebiotic fluid. It's not winding down into disorder. It's self-organizing. It's becoming something. What?
Leaves a little to the imagination, doesn't it?
Hey, Fletch, I got a question real quick. Was that Lyndon Hamilton in that trailer?
What was that?
Was that Lyndon Hamilton?
I think so.
I don't think so. I know that the guy that played Egg Shan's in there, and Alice Cooper makes a surprise cameo as one of the homeless.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up. But real quick, somebody asked in the chat if The Thing is a remake. So I had to look it up to make sure because I haven't read about this in a few years. 1982 is an adaptation of a book called Who Goes There? But a lot of people think it's actually a remake from, what the hell is it called? A Thing from Another World, which I think From Another World is loosely connected to the book. So John Carpenter's The Thing is more close to the novella compared to the 1951 of the movie The Thing from Another World. So that's why a lot of people think John Carpenter's movie is a remake. It's just an adaptation. It's not actually a remake.
True, but I would like to insert something. Carpenter, especially if you pay attention to his breakout success, Halloween, which kicked off the whole slasher movie craze that stretched into the 80s and early 90s, you'll notice that during the Halloween movie marathon, what's playing on screen? Howard Hawks' The Thing from Another World, which he would later go on, and thanks to no Hays Code, like was present in 1954, back in the 1950s, you can get away with a lot more. And plus, with the practical effects that developed from the 50s, 60s, 70s, we get what we had in 1982, thanks to Rick Baker and everybody just coming together and gelling.
Well, he may have saw the movie and then read the book.
Do me a favor? Shut that pink light off right there.
Well,
and
I mean,
then, go ahead.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, he did directly reference that if it wasn't for him seeing Howard Hawks' The Thing from Another World when he was a kid, he wouldn't have been as scared and as interested to do, his version of it, which is more true to the novel.
Right. So I'll tell you what. Before we get into our opinions on why we believe, what we feel is a better horror movie. After seeing the trailer to Terminator 2 and now The Thing, I'm gonna have to watch both those movies again for the 100th time each. After I get over it, I just love those two movies. They're phenomenal. I'll watch Prince of Darkness tomorrow after I get my T2 and The Thing fix in. But so I guess you want to do it how we tackled the action movie reference, like go into the subcategories. What did we do before?
Well, I mean, they're both horror. It's just different flavors of horror. One's shock, surprise, body horror. The other is subtle body horror, of being taken over, your mind being taken, which I think is the more insidious one.
Which one is the more subtle body horror? Is it the Prince of Darkness?
Yes, I would state so, because no matter what you do, you can't really stop it because you can't really fight air, can you? You can't fight a thought, can you?
No.
What you can fight against is a physical thing like an alien or some other being that's susceptible to flames.
Wait, then that brings, hold on, that also brings into it the pod people thing, that black and white. What the hell was the name of that?
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, you could actually throw that in there if you're going to do that. Or even in the Mouth of Madness, which I'm sure neither one of you have seen that one.
Oh no, I actually seen the Mouth of Madness. It's got Scott Neal in it. I've also seen the other movie that he starred in, Event Horizon. Great fucking movie.
Yeah, this is alright. It's pretty good.
I seen the edited.
Sam Neill is the main actor for The Mouth of Madness. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about it.
Yeah, he's the main actor for Event Horizon too, and you do not see his character development in Event Horizon. I saw Fletcher's movie, The Prince of Darkness, but I haven't seen it in so many years I kind of forget. Just like in The Mouth of Madness, I haven't seen that in probably like 20 plus years.
Agreed.
I started to pick In the Mouth of Madness, but I was like, no,
You
Lovecraft.
did? That was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. I like how they incorporate Innsmouth as, it appears so sleepy and quiet on the surface, but little do people understand.
So what's the synopsis? Like, it's a thought that infects people and makes them go insane?
It's the Antichrist.
Yes.
In Prince of Darkness, it's the Antichrist that comes out of that container. That's what was being locked away, and the team keeps getting dreams, playing back like a recording. And each time, it shows a little bit more and a little bit more until you get to the doorway. And then you begin to see what emerges from the doorway. And it's something that cannot be stopped, at least with normal means. It's an inevitability.
Yes. Hold on one second, gentlemen. There is a dono goal. We have a donation of $25 that has come in order to open the panel. The goal has been set to 100. And then anybody who wants to come on up, you can come on up and talk to our two panelists about what movies you think are the best, or if they're just full of it.
Yeah,
proceed.
So,
sorry.
I'll say two things real quick, one off subject and one on topic. Spin. Stop. You're going to get the haters in here, man. This is a chill stream, bro. But, I need to watch Prince of Darkness again. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm having it hard to defend where I'm coming from, because the first movie I don't think I've ever seen, and I haven't seen Prince of Darkness in like 20 plus years or something like that. But I'll say this: one of the main reasons why I believe The Thing is the greatest horror movie to ever show up is it's got amazing character introduction. Like within the first probably 10 or 15 minutes, you basically know everybody's personality, you know their jobs at the facility. And one main thing on there was the defibrillator scene. Like, Fletch, you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't want to give anything away in case people.
I know what you mean.
Well, come on, bro. That's one of the greatest scenes ever put the fucking.
That's what makes John Carpenter one of the greatest directors of his era, one of the top.
Yeah,
it's because the slow build, fucking Hitchcockian suspense that he melds into his old stories, and just the slow build up, and then the satisfaction at the release during the ending. That's the art of movie making. That's the art of storytelling.
Yeah. And even this subject kind of sucks because we're both arguing different movies, but from the same fucking director.
Yeah, I know, man. It's all interpretation.
But, it's funny because John Carpenter has definitely got. He made a fucking name for himself, but at the same time, I wrote on Discord that movie he made, Virus, with Jamie Lee Curtis and one of the fucking Baldwin brothers, was garbage. When I first saw that, I was like, how the fuck does somebody that created They Live and The Thing create this pile of fucking trash. If you never seen it, it's basically an alien that's like electricity takes over electronics on this fucking ship that Jamie Lee Curtis and a couple other people, including I think Stephen or William Baldwin, they go on the ship because they lost communication, and an alien takes over. It's fucking horrible. I hated that movie.
Well, I mean,
It's like, I don't know how the fuck you can go from two of the greatest movies. Go ahead.
Well, actually, John Carpenter did have some involvement with the movie that became Alien, that was written by Dan O'Bannon. Because originally, he and Dan O'Bannon worked together on a student film called Dark Star, or Star Beast. And Star Beast was more of a slapsticky, kind of like a sci-fi take on it. It was basically Star Wars and Star Trek meets Monty Python in space.
What'd you say, honey? You okay?
And
You okay?
the creature that gets loose on their little, satellite
Do you need water?
stuck on,
Do you need water?
essentially the proto-alien that became Dan O'Bannon's masterpiece and H.R. Geiger's masterwork.
What's this movie called?
Dark Star, or Star Beast, I meant. Sorry. It was
Is it like kind of B-rated, like not a lot of fun, almost like a Sundance movie?
Yes, very much so. Very much an early, like if Sundance was around back then. Yeah, it's been a while, but again, it came out 76, 77, I think, around about there. I might be wrong on that. Because I know
honestly, I think we can't even really compare the two, because I think our movies are identical, like what, two sides of the same coin type shit.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. But isn't that most arguments and debates, though?
Yeah, well, again, so I'll make the example, like somebody could have said The Dark Knight was better than T2, and they're both action movies, but they're not the same type of action movies, so that can definitely be argued. Again, all from subjective standpoints, but I think based on what you told me and knowing John Carpenter's The Thing and The Prince of Darkness, I believe are too similar to really have a subjective argument about which does which better.
The one thing about 1982's The Thing is the open ending, because one of them has to be The Thing, Childs or McGreedy.
Oh yeah, heads up to Keith David. I forgot he was in that movie.
Keith David.
Yeah. Hey, it's crazy. These young cats probably don't even know who Keith David is, which is fucking sad. He's a great actor too.
Oh yeah, I mean he was the voice of the Arbiter in Halo 2 and 3.
Okay, one moment, gentlemen. One moment. The dono goal has been met. $100 has been achieved. The panel will be opening up in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Woohoo! So I'll say something else why I think The Thing definitely takes a great cake for greatest horror movie is I was going to mention the ending, like you don't know who, if any, are infected. There's a theory that Childs wasn't breathing in the beginning, but then you started seeing his breath. People were like, because the alien saw Kurt Russell breathing and his breath was shown, so Keith David started mimicking the breath being shown. Other people say it's just the way it was framed, like at first you couldn't see it. There's a lot of theories with that, which again, you made a great point. That's what makes the movie so great. But I think what also makes it great is how the cat, it's you can't trust nobody. Like it's literally an isolation movie. Like who the fuck can you trust? I was pissed. Off topic real quick, I fucking love Windows. That was my second favorite character right there. Man, when he got axed off, I was like, bro, what the fuck, man? He was like the comedic man of the whole bunch, and you had to kill them all. Man, you could have fucking left him.
But we'll go back to saying Prince of Darkness is the better film is, again, with The Thing, you have that open end to it, where you don't know for sure that both one. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yes. I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Because Whoa, I'm getting a lot of feedback. Anybody breathing into something? Or oh,
No,
okay.
this is me breathing.
Okay.
No.
But with Prince of Darkness, as opposed to The Thing, again, The Thing is very much open-ended. You don't know if either one of them are just human, or if one of them's a thing, or both of them are the thing. Though MacReady does show signs of humanity still. However, again, going back to the inevitability of the end with Prince of Darkness, there's no way to fight that, except unless you know how to spiritually, or are willing to spiritually. You're never going to be able to flamethrower a demon out of your mind. Which is, again, why I think it doesn't give the nice Hollywood plausible ending of happiness, you know. Very much an anti-Hollywood ending.
The Prince of Darkness, right? That's not open-ended, you said?
Nope. Prince of Darkness is not open-ended. It's a it's an inevitability of the end.
Toasty, look at the back chat or in Discord. Continue on, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, Nova. I can't do that. I assumed you were talking to Toasty.
Yes, I
but
was.
would you say one of the reasons a movie can be great is because it's open to interpretation with the ending, or maybe the film in general?
I don't think so. Move on.
Well, to me, a great movie, just like a great story, has to have a reason for you to pay attention to it and want to come back to it again and again, either to watch it or read it. And again, Carpenter, except for a few of his flops, did do a pretty good job on, well, both of them. But again, my pick is Prince of Darkness because of the anti-Hollywood ending. It upends expectations of, oh, we're all going to be safe, right? No, it doesn't. We're not safe at all.
Well, to that, like, you don't know if MacReady, Childs, and the military guy. I only remember like 5 names off of the thing, but Childs and MacReady, you don't know if they succeeded. And again, I would argue what makes a great film is interpretation, and even if one of them is the thing, like their mission failed, like it's just going to freeze up and wait for another crew to unthaw them.
Or it could just be two paranoid humans that have went through an extreme situation that are kind of close to death too.
So because it's not, it's ambiguous. Would you say that gives people a reason to go back and watch it again? To
Oh yeah,
catch
very
up on all
much.
details.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Just like because there's always some little things that you miss that key you into what's actually going to unfold. And again, ties into the inevitability of the ending.
Well, I know Nova said the panel will be opening up like in 9 minutes, and I think that was like 5 minutes ago. So Nova,
Yes, it was.
you know, this is your show, but if you want to do the 1s and 2s like we did for the best movie ever made, if you want to do that for horror movies,
Okay, everybody. 1 for the Prince of Darkness, and then 2 for The Thing.
yeah, Fletch, this is a really good conversation because you named 2 movies. One I never saw that I plan to see now, and one that I think I saw, but not in years, and I'm going to watch that as well, especially because it's John Carpenter.
Hey man, I've been having a pretty kick-ass time too, just sitting around bullshitting about movies I like. You know?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
what's better than that on a panel? I mean,
Yeah, again, I just wish you would have picked something more like fucking mainstream, like I said, The Dark Knight, or some other great fucking movie like The fucking Godfather. You know, I love The Godfather.
I started to, but I decided to go a
Godfather?
little more. Yeah, sorry.
Well, yeah, The Godfather is a
Godfather.
great fucking movie. Oh yeah,
Boring.
something else I want to bring up real quick. Why people put their votes in is I love The Godfather. You know, I think that's one of the greatest movies ever made. But why I put T2 on top of all other movie, not just action movies in general, is every single scene in the Terminator 2 has a place. It's either an action movie that moves the plot or character development that moves the plot.
Yeah, I just want to add, spin me rolling, be trolling.
It's supposed to be crowd. It's supposed to be whoever the main actor is supposed to be moving the plot along. They are the focal point.
Well, yeah. So in T2, there's arguably 3 main characters. I mean, like it depends. That's in and of itself subjective. Like some people will say the T-800 is the main. Some people might say Sarah is the main. Some people might say John is the main. I argue that all 3 of them are the main characters because all 3 of them move the plot.
Yes, but it's mostly in going through the experience of the main actor, which would be Linda Hamilton for the most part.
Yes, because it is a continuation of the story as a mother in Guardian.
Well, hold up, Nova.
So even though all 3 are major components, it's you're going through mostly the experience with her, and as she comes along, those other characters, and then they move together with the plot.
Can I disagree?
So it still goes back. Well, it's okay, but it still goes back to whoever the main actor is. So
I like to think of Terminator 2 as kind of like a James Cameron's New Age family film.
Wow, what was that, Fletch?
Terminator's a stepdad. Well, I like to say that Terminator 2 is James Cameron's action family film because the Terminator is essentially stepping in as the surrogate father, Kyle Reese's place.
Yep.
And well, it's essentially replacement theory too, if you want to think about it like that.
Well, somebody said on Discord that Kyle Reese is like a clone or some shit like that, which I don't even think it was ever established that the Terminator universe has that type of technology. But again, in order, I don't know if you want to call it suspension of disbelief because it literally is a theory. You have to believe in the theory that the past, present, and future all happen simultaneously. So that's how, like, you know, Kyle Reese fathered John, but he went back in time to father him. And if he didn't go back in time, how did he father him? So you got to go with that actual theory. But Nova, can I say something to your point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yes, so Sarah Connor is the main character from the first one, but there's a lot of movies that has a main character in the first one, and they may be in the second one, but the movie kind of lends the main character over to a character that was introduced in that second movie. You know what I'm trying to say? Now,
yes, that's correct. That's correct. I'm just saying on average, it's normally the main character, and then as that character evolves and pushes the plot along, then it's introducing those other characters, which then oftentimes take the ball and run with it, especially if they die or something like that. You get where I'm going with this? So it still ended up with her experience, and then she hands the torch over, and then Arnold becomes mostly the main attraction, and then Patrick, I can't remember his last name. It's something Patrick.
what was that, Nova? You can't remember what?
I can't remember the other cyborg.
Robert Patrick.
Robert Patrick. I said Patrick, but I couldn't remember his first name. He just got done making another movie, by the way. He looks pretty good for an old man. Huh?
The part of the movie where he chases John, when John had that fucking dirt bike or Indigo or whatever the hell it is, when they filmed that, there was like 2 or 3 times where Robert Patrick caught up with fucking John. So James had to tell Robert, listen, you're running too fucking fast. Slow down. You can't catch John, otherwise he dies and we have no fucking movie. So Robert Patrick literally had to slow down running. Otherwise, you know, there was like 2 or 3 times where the shot was fucking ruined. I know a lot of lore surrounding it. Like he actually learned how to breathe through his nose running. So he looks like a robot. I mean, why would a robot freaking heavily pant through his mouth? They're not taking in oxygen. Every movie has a flaw. So I'll say this about T2 so I don't look biased. The only flaw T2 has is the moment where Robert Patrick's T-1000 jumps on the car, like when they go to that gate and the car reverses and then they're going forward. Robert Patrick jumps on the car and lands on it, and when the car turns on the driveway, it's clearly a fucking dummy attached to that car. There's no way around it. That's the only bad thing I can like. That shit is not real. It doesn't look convincing at all. That's the only negative about T2.
Well, I'll say this too. The cleaned up versions compared to the original film, that's where we see a lot of the flaws in some of the older action films too. Is the new higher definition stuff like 4K, etc.
I would agree with that. I watched the original Dragon Ball Z on my 60-inch TV, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, or try watching The Simpsons on a high def 60-inch TV, man. The lines to their eyes are all over the place. And yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah, our TVs are definitely making us notice a lot of flaws from back in the day.
Oh yeah, especially when the film's cleaned up and remastered.
Okay, let me make one comment to a viewer. Thank you for your compliment, sir. But get your boner under control. I don't want to have to block you. Everyone behave. No TOS violations. Thank you. Can proceed on. The panel will be opening here approximately in 1 minute? The countdown has begun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to get other people's take when they join on panel on what's the greatest movie ever made, or the greatest action or horror. Well, again, I think in regards to action, a lot of people will say T2, but I don't think a lot of people have the opinion that it's the best movie ever made. Like I have that opinion. I think they must put something like the Dark Knight franchise, which I would argue that just for one simple point. I don't want to say here, but if somebody brings a Dark Knight is better than T2, then I'll argue a very strong point with that. I actually prefer the Dark Knight Rises over the Dark Knight for just one main thing, and I know a lot of people like the Dark Knight over the Dark Knight Rises.
And what do you think of that, Heath Ledger?
And it's not the villains. Like Heath Ledger did an amazing job as a Joker, and
Yeah, he did. I mean,
yeah, what's his name that played Bane? I'm stuck on stupid right now.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy did amazing with Bane. I mean,
The voice is what got me about Bane too, because it was so unexpected and fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Well, perhaps he's wondering why someone will throw to man before shooting him out of a plane or whatever the fuck he said. Bro, you know what I caught one day? Somebody brought this shit up. There was a bit in the plane in the beginning where the dude's like, if I pull that mask off, will you die? And Bane's like, it'll be extremely painful. And then the dude's like, well, you're a big guy. And Bane's like, for you. I always thought Bane was saying I'm a big guy compared to you, but somebody brought up on like Facebook or some shit like that, like Bane was saying it will be extremely painful for you, not that I'm a big guy compared to you. And when I rewatched that movie, I was like, that actually makes a lot more fucking sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, the open panel is now open. I will be bringing up the Angry American. He came all this way and filled the dono goal just to talk shit to you, Kraut. So feel very, very fucking valuable, my friend.
Let the trolling begin.
He's going to comment on like how I look and everything.
You look like fucking Wolverine.
That's
what you fucking look like. Wolverine.
Do I look like the Hugh Jackman Wolverine or that 5-inch Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine, like the 5-foot Wolverine?
The ugly one.
I mean, I guess you're talking about the 1990s cartoon. I guess he's ugly. I don't know.
Yeah, the ugly one.
I hey, I'm in the Neanderthal.
And why? And let me ask you something. Why does it look like in that light, in that camera angle, like your nose hairs is your fucking mustache? I'm just asking.
Because probably 2 or 3 days ago, I actually shaved my mustache completely off, so it's growing a little bit. I got to shave it again because it kind of looks like.
That's right. You have a summer mustache. You know, some is here and some is there.
Yeah, I got to shave it. My mustache is unfortunately.
All right, spin.
I need to get a haircut too. All right. Besides judging other men, do you have anything concerning that the two topics we had today, sir?
You know, your Timu mic and your Timu Wi-Fi, I can't hear you. You have to, fix that shit.
What's your opinion on the movies that we reference? Greatest horror and greatest movies ever made?
0. No opinion for you.
Well, give opinion to Nova. Let Nova know.
Huh? You're breaking up. I can't hear you.
Hold up, bro. I got you. I'm gonna go inside. Give me a second here.
Boy, this was a good
fucking with
speed
me,
date.
Mike?
You can bring us all back up now.
Am I really breaking up?
I don't know about that. Clatter mic spin. You just clatter around over there.
We're still on a speed date. So you don't have any subjective claim to the greatest movie ever made?
No, I don't. And I will say Back to the Future was a good movie. Thank you.
Okay, I guess that speed date is now over. Are we going to kiss and make up now, boys?
Oh, he's got about
enough. Enough.
He's
Mindless
still
swinging.
sauerkraut. He's still sauerkraut.
Hey, look, you ever have an Irish grinder?
Come on, Spin. You were talking all that shit in the chat. Where's your balls now?
Well, you haven't given me, he hasn't said anything stupid, so I can't come back with something stupid. So say something stupid, sauerkraut.
You're ugly.
Did you know that Living in New Jersey is a complete horror movie in itself?
I mean, I kind of agree with that, but not really. I mean, there's far worse places to live in Jersey, but yeah, Jersey's got its fucking problems. I'll say that.
Well, I mean, then you would agree that your name should be sauerkraut.
Well, I mean, New Jersey is one of the first 5
It's
states
one of the
established.
sourest states you've ever been in. So then I could hypothetically call you a douchebag, and you
Well,
would
not
know
really.
what I mean.
So my family on both sides didn't show up to America till like the early 1900s. So we really don't have anything affiliated with all the dumb fuckery that was happening.
Just
But,
living there, sir. Just living there, sir.
I mean, hey, I live my life in my town, and I work, and I live my life.
You work hard at homosexual tendencies? Is that what you said?
Well, hold on. You're based in Jersey, so do I really need to bring up Florida and what Florida is about, sir?
Oh, what's Florida about, sir?
All right, so I'll grant you, New Jersey, we got all the pieheads, we got
Yeah,
all the people
douchebag
that-
state.
Yeah, but Florida got all the crazies.
Crap, I got one for you.
They got all the crazies, and you can't deny that.
I can't deny what?
They got all the crazies. Florida does.
No, we put them in jail. New Jersey
Florida is
slaps
crazy.
them on the wrist and sends them back out to the protest line. We know. You're weak, sir. You're weak, sir.
Know that? Well, I mean, it's not. It's,
Yeah, I know you're
so
weak. We know you're weak.
You're Sicilian, right, or Italian?
Yeah, why?
There's a theory that Italians-
Spit it out, sauerkraut. Or go back and put yourself back in the crock pot, sir.
What was it? Somebody hopped the and they interbred with Italians. Like Italians way back in the day almost looked like Germans.
You
they had
hopped the fence
they had
and
the
inbred
bleached
with
skin, they
what?
had the blonde hair.
You jumped the fence and did what?
No, Italy. There's a theory. Italy, way back in the day, had fair skin and blonde hair, but there was an island or a part of Africa that people came from. Italy,
you better
and they
use
started
Chat
breeding with
GPT
the
and
guy.
get your thoughts together, sir.
No, I'm telling you, that's a legit theory, bro. That's why a lot of pure-blooded Italians, they got like the darker skin and they got the fro going on, bro. I'm telling you.
I have a fro.
Well, not you personally, you shave, but no, you meet a pure-blooded Italian and you look at their hair.
Do you shave
look
your
at their
balls
skin.
too, sir?
That no. That's why when people say pure-blooded Italians are white, they're wrong. They're really not white. Hold on. What? I got something for you, bro. Just give me a second here, all right?
You ain't got nothing I want.
Oh, that's what my wife says too.
Yeah.
Come on, crowd, get him! Get him!
Hold on, bro. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up because it's a legit theory. It's not something I'm coming off the cuff with.
Your balls are small? Yeah, we know.
Be faster, man, damn it! Faster!
I'm Irish, so be that as it will.
Well, yeah, your balls are small being Irish.
You know, I have a true story about
At least they're not deflated like yours, wheelchair brain.
Hey, you know what? I used my balls. I got four beautiful products. I don't need to do it anymore. Trust me.
I was gonna say I'm a Heinz 57, so I'm kind of out of this discussion.
You probably should. You probably should, Fletch.
You know, I got a true story. I got a true story if you want to hear it.
We always want to hear a true story from you. Now, Kraut, on the other hand, you know, we'll do a coin toss on that.
Kraut, do you want to hear my true story?
Go ahead. I'm gonna send you something through Discord so you can put on there, Nova. But go ahead.
Okay, so this is before I got into doing like news and media stuff. This is like just months before I started doing it. I'd never been but to like 2 other clubs before, and I was in the VIP section with this one girl. And Chaz, does anybody know who Chaz Palminteri is? Anyone? He was in all types of Italian movies, all types of shit, everything, the usual suspects, you name it. And he waved me over with this girl, and he had this other guy sitting with him. And they were having their little powwow. And he looked at me and goes, you know, you're a very beautiful woman. I'm like going, okay. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. And then he looks me up and down and goes, you got this look about you. What are you? Now, mind you, I didn't know very much then. Okay. I'm just some dumb young thing. And I just said, Italian, just to make it easier, right? And he goes, oh, really? Obviously, I'm very Italian. Now, what province of Italy are your people from? And I go, oh, shit. Because I didn't know what to pick. And I'm like, Southern Italy. He goes, oh, you know, that means you're very exotic. I looked at him, I said, what is that supposed to mean? He goes, well, the Southerners, you know, they got taken over by the Moors. There's a lot of that Arabic blood in there. And then he goes, and the slaves that they took with them. And I was like, huh? He goes, there's a lot of black blood in there too. This is a true fucking story. True fucking story.
He's not wrong.
So I never said it like that again.
So
I got schooled real quick. Huh?
That's what he said.
I was going to say I only know
Mhm.
Florence, Italy, and Venice, Italy. But I sent you something through Discord, Nova. If you
Yes,
want
sir.
to put that on screen, so
Okay.
Ben doesn't know I'm making
What is
that shit
that?
up.
Oh shit, we're going there, huh? I don't
You remind me of the face of a gorilla, Kraut. So you're not going to offend me. Why don't you go roll that motherfucker in dough and make gorilla cookies? All right.
Okay, so I can't pull this up on my screen because it's in my Discord, but I can read it. Do you want me to read it?
You can send it to me. I'll put it up.
Okay.
That's what she said. Send
I'll
it to
send
me, and
no,
I'll
I'll send it to Toasty because it's his bag. Hold on a second.
Oh.
There you
Toasty.
go. He's there. I will say, none of us are racist here. We don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit. So, I was just telling you my experience with Mr. Chaz Palminteri, who thought he was the shit. Okay, so little did he know I'm like mostly European and then half or quarter Spaniard, which is probably why I have green eyes. So
Okay.
if you want to put that up there, that's up to you. You decide and you use your discretion. Now, I will say some of this is slightly incorrect because the first people who established Italy were actually Jewish. All right, the first tribes who went in there.
So
They
why would
actually
you put
found-
this
Hold on,
information?
I'm talking. Hold on. Which is actually about 35% of the entire population of northern Italy, and then they kept going more north as they were going into the Germanic areas and whatnot. All right, now you may say whatever you want.
Well, then why would you? So then why would Kraut send you disinformation?
I don't
Well, hold
know,
on. To that point-
just to prove a point. But
Okay, prove your point, Kraut Mick. Come on.
Well, I was going to say, to the point that Nova made, I don't disagree with that, but that's like the joke I told you the other day, Spin. What's the difference between a Dago and a Jew? Dago's tit. There's really no difference other than
there's
that.
no difference. Yes, that's why they look so damn close. So many of them. Yeah, that's correct.
But to that point, Germans, there's a lot of Germans that be falling into like the Jewish Italian looking type thing too.
They do. Yeah.
You know, the
many of
Germans,
them.
they got the dark hair, they got the big nose, they got the fucking attitude.
And there's
And
nothing
I'm
wrong.
German Irish, and I grew up in an Italian family, so I can make fun of the Germans, I can make fun of the Irish, and I can slightly make fun of the Italians. Like my wife is Italian, but culturally, I'm more fucking Italian than my wife is.
Go ahead and make fun of your Italian wife. Does Lorena Bobbitt mean anything to you?
I make fun of my
Wasn't
Italian
she
wife
Latin?
all the time. Hell,
She was
I
Latin,
make fun of
wasn't
my
she?
Italian kids all the time.
She was lactose
Look.
intolerant.
I think she was Latin though. Stabby,
Well, yeah,
stabby.
she was Latin, but she was lactose intolerant. That's why she went, whoosh, and that's it.
Hey, yo, Spin, right? Obviously, like, if my wife is Italian, my kids, they got part Italian in them, right? So I remember one day, not too long ago, man, my
I'm sorry for
3-year-old
them.
son, he's eating spaghetti and meatballs, and he's got, like, sauce all over him. So I called him a greaseball. Then I was like, wait a minute, you're part Italian? That might sound a little racist.
That
But
is
I
kind of
legit called my
racist.
son a greaseball.
So he's racist to his kids. He's racist to me. Fucker.
Hey, look, race is a social construct.
That's what
I
she
don't
said.
know. If you're both kind of Italian, it's not really racist, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, so just roasting each other. Good old fashioned comedy.
That's all right. I'm doing the roasting. He's trying to put logic behind it.
Yeah. Now the
Weak.
one thing I will never call
Weak.
Italian, it starts with the G. Spin, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I would never call it an Italian that.
That's all right. That's all right. You could call me that. That's fine.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's because
Then I'm going to
like,
figure out how to get a hold of your wife and tell her, and then she's going to beat your ass.
oh, my wife doesn't.
Yes, Italians, we like to throw things too, so you might want to duck here and there. I mean,
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, remember
That-
those
that part
videos where
is very-
the Asian girl on camera starts, the husband does something and throws the shoe at him all the time?
Okay,
Funny.
so first off, Spin, you're a fucking
Yes,
Timu
Mr.
Italian
Toasty.
who takes 2 days to make his tomato sauce. All right.
Hey,
Second off,
it does take that
uh,
long. Thank you.
yeah, well, I got the short of you saying it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we know prego or ragu. I got
Hey,
you.
Spin, I got a question for you that a true Italian would know this.
Second off,
How
to set the record straight, yes, African and Italian populations have mixed throughout history. This interbreeding
correct.
is traced to ancient Mediterranean migrations, the Roman Empire's presence in North Africa, and recently Italy's colonial period in East and North Africa. Congratulations, Spin. You're like probably a 10th black.
Hey,
That's
bro,
what my-
you got
that's what
10%
my
of the
wife
card,
says.
bro. Go ahead and use it.
That's what my
I
wife
hope
said.
I hope not spin because they usually have actually small D's. I'm just saying, but you might want to be careful claiming some of that.
Well,
Question.
I could say something, but I will get hit.
Okay, question. Going back to the main topic, has anybody asked Spin what his pick for best movie is?
He won't pick.
We did.
To the
He didn't.
Oh, okay.
Back to the Future.
Oh, okay.
No. I would say the best movies, plural, would be the Die Hard trilogies.
Nah,
good.
Nah, only the first three are great.
Those are pretty
The
good.
other ones fall.
Yeah. The first two I will agree with because it didn't get over.
Timu Wi-Fi.
You just
So
cut
I
out
got-
P-Flush. What did you say?
Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, the whole thing about the first two Die Hards is they weren't as bloated as the later sequels became. Now, Die Hard with a Vengeance with
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
Zeus.
I like the fact that they went back to the original and tied up the loose end with the East German faction. Hans Gruber's brother, and, his
I
problem.
got a question for you guys. Well, I got two. I'll start with the quick question. Well, the question that has
You
a
always
quick
got
answer.
fucking questions.
Does everybody agree Die Hard, the first one, is a Christmas movie?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Yes, it absolutely is.
I would agree.
I'll get to my because two things happened in that movie that would not have happened if it wasn't for Christmas. But okay, so this is my second question. Has anybody seen
entire thing?
12? Has anybody seen 12 Rounds with John Cena?
Yeah.
No, but I've done 12 rounds with Jose Cuervo. It didn't turn out very well.
I don't think so. I might have.
Well, hold on. Tell me 12
Say
Rounds
Cuervo.
is not a blatant ripoff of Die Hard with Vengeance. 12 Rounds is a blatant ripoff of Die Hard with Vengeance.
Yeah, I can see it as a retread.
For real. It really
Yeah,
is.
after doing 12 rounds with Jose Cuervo, you kind of die real hard. I'm telling you. I know.
I can only do about 2 or 3 rounds.
Weak link.
I can go 12 rounds with your mom.
But I'm fine.
Well, I mean, all right. Yeah, somebody in the chat, Riley, said he's seen 12 rounds. If you ever seen Die Hard with a Vengeance and then you watch 12 rounds, it's a clear fucking ripoff. Like how I'm pretty sure most people seen Die Hard 3, and the premise for 12 rounds is basically the same fucking thing.
I
This
went
guy,
12
he
rounds with
takes-
my wife one day.
Yeah, this guy, he takes John Cena on these fucking, these 12 quests, these 12 labors, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And
Did she
it's
win?
just all a diversion.
Time.
So the Peter Dinklage fucking guy
was a long
can
day.
rob a bank. And that's literally the premise of Die. I've seen 12 rounds for the first time, the only time I ever seen it. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? John Cena sucks as an actor. I only watch him in comedy movies now. He's a horrible actor, but he's actually really fucking funny in comedy movies. Like the requel Suicide Squad movie, he's fucking hilarious. He also played in this movie, I think it was called Cock Blockers. He's fucking funny as hell in that. He's extremely funny. He's just a bad fucking
We
actor.
went from balls to talking about cock blocking. What the fuck?
Cock Blockers.
What?
It's a movie with John Cena. Him and a whole bunch of other parents, they accidentally receive a text from one of their kids about a party and losing their virginity. So John Cena, he plays a
Amy
parent.
Schumer. Wasn't Amy Schumer in that one too?
There was 12 rounds. Robert
Oh.
Patrick was in 12
I
rounds.
gotta
Yeah,
roll
Robert
away a
Patrick
second. I'll be
was-
right back.
I did see
Robert
that
Patrick
one.
was the villain in 12 rounds, and John Cena was the protagonist. They even made a reference to the Terminator 2 when John Cena was chasing him. The people Robert Patrick was with said something like, "Man, this guy's like the Terminator," and John Patrick just looks in the back seat to the rear mirror and just has that fucking look like, "Bro, for real." Like, yeah, it was a meta reference, but it's a clear fucking ripoff of Die Hard 3.
I like the cameo that was done in Wayne's World 2 when Wayne gets pulled over, the cop walks up, and his immediate reaction is to scream and get the hell out.
That shit was funny.
Oh yeah.
Bro, even funnier, they got another reference in there in Wayne's World where like what's his name? Mike Myers tries to play Stairway to Heaven, and he starts off with the actual strings, the guitar notes to Stairway to Heaven. But then the dude taps him on the shoulder and points to the sign, no Stairway to Heaven. But those, I believe, are the movie that was released in other countries. But the movie, when it was originally released in the USA, didn't even have the guitar notes to Stairway to Heaven. It was some other note that he played on guitar, but the guy still tapped his shoulder to tell him to stop playing and pointed at the sign that said, "Don't play Stairway to Heaven." But it's fucking weird because in the USA version, he doesn't even have time to play Stairway to Heaven. It's some shit about copyright or something like that, where they legally couldn't even start to play the song in the US of A. The whole thing was really fucking weird.
It all comes down to licensing agreements and all that.
Yeah.
So, anybody else want to throw in on the movie? On their opinions on movies? And
Cena were in Mortal Kombat 1. Cena wasn't in any Mortal Kombat movie, Riley. I've seen all 4 Mortal Kombat movies.
Riley's
Oh my
talking about
God.
the Mortal Kombat 1 game.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta give a
Is
shout
he-
out to Riley. Hold on 1 second. Now, Riley is the reason all of you know me now. He's the one who introduced me to Torsha, and then the ball went rolling. So, hi, Riley. We've known each other off and on for
How you
quite
doing,
some time.
Riley? Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
So,
All right, continue
so-
on.
I'm not really sure about the newer games, Riley, but the older games, the only person I can think of that you're referencing Cena to is who the fuck is that movie star? Johnny Cage, but he was actually based off of Van Damme.
yeah, from
If
the-
that's indeed who you're talking about.
That is correct, sir.
Yeah, well, I grew up on, bro, I'm 39. I grew up on the Mortal Kombat movies
dude, I'm 42. I grew up through the
or
80s.
the games.
That's 44.
No,
Fucking-
42, looking at 43.
Oh,
That
okay.
that Mortal Kombat movie that just came out was fucking awesome. My things for the 4 Mortal Kombat movies is the first one is the best. The one that just came out is the second. The one that came out in like 2020 or 2021 is the third, and the second one from back in the 90s is dog shit.
Yeah, Robert Patrick was added to the Mortal Kombat 1 game, and he's as his T1000. He's absolutely fucking brutal. I love him.
Oh, for real? Oh, I didn't. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
for real,
yeah,
for real.
yeah. There's
He's fucking
DLCs.
base.
I
He's
I
fucking
don't.
base.
The only DLCs I really ever paid for was the DLCs to the first division and the second division. But any other games I played, I never really paid for DLCs. But yeah, I do remember that now.
Yeah, fucking T1000 is brutal in fucking Mortal Kombat. He's basically fucking unbeatable if you know how to use him right.
Well, no, I played Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 11 online, and this fucking guy was using Omni Man. All he kept fucking doing was flying up in the air and fucking coming back down and fucking suplexing me or whatever. I was like, bro, you're doing that crazy shit that back in the day you would constantly sweep the fucking character. Like, that's so corny, bro.
Yeah.
Come up with some different fucking shit.
Yeah, T1000 actually takes a whole lot of skill to learn how to use. Yeah, you gotta put some practice in him. They have him use his fucking his liquid metal form. He can slide into the fucking form, pop up behind you, and just kick your fucking ass. He can do all kinds of crazy shit.
Well, I fucking love
He's my
Scorpion and
favorite
Raiden.
training.
Scorpion and Raiden are fucking OP in any Mortal Kombat game if you know how to fucking use them.
Yeah, he does, Riley. Fucking
I
T1000.
actually, I did a finisher on somebody not too long ago, like a couple months ago. I did a finisher on Mortal Kombat 11 with Scorpion against somebody online, but it was the friendship finisher. So I basically turned him into a giant fucking teddy bear, and then I pulled him over to me with my fucking with my rope dart, and I gave him a big squeeze, and the fucking narrator said, "Friendship." It was fucking funny as hell. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
All right. So nobody else wants to debate movies.
I guess not.
You guys are absolutely free to return back to that. We're just kind of keeping it mixed up, keeping it going, so we can
Understood.
Roaming
keep
about.
going for as long as you guys want to.
Well, one thing I was going to say is I usually when we do movie nights over on Trippies or somewhere, if I'm paying somebody to show 2 movies back to back, I usually try to pick them as the first choice from 1954 and then Alien, because that lets you know, hey, this is where James Cameron got a lot of his ideas for many of the internal shots too, especially in the colony complex. It's just ripped straight out of the sewer entrance.
Well, I remember someone tried to sue James Cameron. Somebody made like a short story to I forget if it was the Twilight Zone or the Outer Limits.
I believe it was the Outer Limits. I think it was incorrectly told. I think it was incorrectly said that it was Twilight Zone when it was Outer Limits, and yeah, it was Soldier, I believe the title was.
Well,
and it was about 2 soldiers that go back in time, and their mission is to kill one another, or to kill the opposition leader, and it's much the same thing as Terminator 1, and became very close, I believe, to losing that lawsuit.
Well, what I'm thinking of is the dude made a short story on one or the other. I forget which one it was, where a robot actually comes back in time to kill this person. And to my knowledge, James Cameron actually won that lawsuit. But he says he originally came up with the Terminator as an idea because he had a fever dream that a robot came up out of fire in his dream, and it was a robot skeleton. Hence why towards the end of the first movie, that's what the robot literally did after the truck got blown up from the fucking pipe bomb. Like I said, I know it because I think both movies are great. Obviously, like I said, T2 is my best, but I try to research on shit that I absolutely fucking love, and that includes those 2 movies. Like a lot of the stuff filmed in the first Terminator, well, not a lot, a few shots in the first Terminator movie, they didn't have a movies license, I think they're called. They didn't have permission to film, so quite a few shots in the first movie they technically did illegally because they had no film license.
Yeah, it's called guerrilla filmmaking.
Yeah. Oh, you want
I
to talk?
absolutely agree with you, Riley.
Who here knows of this movie called Cannibal Holocaust? You want to talk about guerrilla fucking filmmaking? That movie was brutal.
Oh yeah, it's very much a shock classic, or a grindhouse classic too, if you want to go that far with it.
Yeah, and a lot of people say the Blair Witch revolutionized the POV aspect of filmmaking, but I don't think those people saw Cannibal Holocaust. That shit
Well, I think the cast and crew of Blair Witch Project was inspired by Cannibal Holocaust and a lot of the other found footage movies that predated it.
They may have been.
Well, just paint on it gave a supernatural ending instead of a human, protagonist.
Besides old POV horror movies like the original Black Christmas and even what was it, the first Halloween, where a lot of it was POV, and Friday. Mm-hmm. Besides those movies where the POV is strictly from the killer standpoint, Cannibal Holocaust is the oldest movie I know that strictly goes for a POV shot throughout most of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Jaws could arguably be considered not only just a nature attack or a nature run amok film, but it can also be seen as an existential horror film, especially for those that are living on the sea, because eventually the sea takes back what it's owed.
True. I'm actually astounded that Jaws got away with a PG rating back in the day, but I think back then there was no.
It was the 70s.
Yeah, they didn't have no PG-13 rating back then.
PG back then was an R rating.
For real.
Gore wasn't in control of it all back then.
Need I remind you all of Watership Down? That nice little movie about them fuzzy little bunnies?
Fuzzy, what? What movie is that one?
Watership Down. It's a family movie.
Yeah, it's a family movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go with that, Fletch. You should see it, Nova.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Is it that bad?
Oh, if you want to scar
Hey,
your child.
have you ever seen The Secret of
Okay.
Nim? Or Nim?
I won't do it then.
Nova, have
What?
you ever seen The Secret of Nim?
Oh, that's a good
Yes,
one.
of course. That's a great movie.
Okay. Watership Down is kind of like that, but on a much larger scale.
Yeah, it's dialed up to 11, as Spinal Tap would say.
Is that the one like where the ship is sinking and everybody's drowning trying to get to the top or some shit?
This has nothing to do with water or a fucking ship. I promise you. It's a
funny-
very
funny
British
about
title. It's a very British title. Let's put it that way. Okay.
Okay, it's a British title, which means it has nothing to do with the actual movie.
I believe,
Okay.
Ralph Bakshi, I believe his animation studio is in charge of that one. Either Bloom.
Okay. Shit. All right. Give me that movie title in Discord, and I'll go look it up later by myself.
All right. All right.
Okay.
How about
No small peering eyes about.
Don't watch the trailer, Nova. Just see the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Watership Down.
Okay.
Put that in the side chat in the back
Can I
chat.
even find it anywhere? There's like no blockbusters anymore.
Oh,
So,
Find
like,
it on Voodoo.
You should be able
Find it
to
on Voodoo.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah, I
Richard
know about that
Darkness.
documentary. Yeah, I know
See-
about that documentary. It's fucking awesome, bro.
You and Riley would have a lot of fun talking about movies.
Oh hell
He's
yeah.
got quite the extensive catalog. He's a very interesting guy.
Is anybody needing a bathroom break? I can put on an intermission song for y'all if y'all need to get a bathroom break. Grab a bite.
I need a bathroom break.
I want to stand
Fine,
up.
whatever.
I just want to stand
Nobody
up for a
asked you
few
to
minutes.
spin. Nobody fucking asked you to spin.
I want a bathroom break. I want a bathroom break.
I'm going to just stand up for a few minutes.
I was gonna say I'm gonna turn this car around in 5 minutes. All right.
All right, Fletch. We're just gonna chill with some tunes for a minute if you're good with that.
Sounds cool to me, bro. This is the Bobby song.
This one is called, folks. Oh wait, hold on. This one is called "Mouth for Sale," folks. Written by me, composed by me. Everything about it is from me. You're welcome. It just comes to me out of nowhere. Honestly, I have a big old lyric book full of a lot of songs that I've written over the years. Just didn't have the tools to get it all done until very recently. Thank you for asking. That is, again, Mouth for Sale, written by me, composed by me, everything about it's put together by me. I hope everybody enjoyed it. It seems that a couple of our panelists are still on their break, so I will give you guys another song. This one's a little bit more less spicy. And this one's called Loaded Dice, and this one was kind of a little bit inspired by Leonard Cohen's "Everyone Knows" from the movie Pump Up the Volume. Enjoy.
And start us this time. I would like to take this time to ask that if you can, please donate. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, P. Fletch. You're an amazing guy.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, is everybody in the back? Are you guys all ready to go? If you are, just cam up real quick and give me a thumb up or thumb down. Okay, Miss Nova Star, she's ready to go for at least another hour. She is hot to trot. Kraut Mick is hot to trot for at least another hour. Don't be flipping me off. I'll get you. What about you, Angry American? Are you ready to come back up?
Hot to trot. Who says that anymore?
Hot to trot. I love that. I love saying hot to trot.
You old man, you.
Okay, I'm a little old school.
Uh-huh.
All right, so where should the discussion go?
Well, I just want to say,
If you guys want to go back to movies, you guys want to talk some shit on Spin while he's away, go have at it.
Yeah, I probably won't be on for another hour, but I'll do like another 30 minutes or so.
Yes, I would say about 30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good to me, guys.
I'm good.
But check the backtrack. Or the back chat. I just made a joke. I don't know if you saw it.
Crowd, you crack me the fuck up. That's why I like bringing you on. All right, well, Angry American, I'm bringing you back up. I don't care if you're ready or not.
Sup, Spin?
It would have been crazy if he was doing some crazy wild shit when.
If you guys kind of want to recirculate back to some movies, you guys can go with talking about which James Bond movie was the best movie. My opinion, GoldenEye, best one ever. It was so fantastic. As a matter of fact, it was nobody had ever seen
It's
it.
wonderful.
Russman showed up all grapey and weird. He was a great
Oh my
Bond.
God, I just looked up the Watership Down. This looks like they have rabies or something.
No, I told you.
No, it's just a nice family film about fluffy bones.
They feel the traumatized children.
It's like the Fox and the Hound. You know, that's not.
Yes, let's do a plug for Coca-Cola, Uncle Guns. I stopped drinking soda many years ago, and now I'm drinking it again. Here we go.
Hey,
And
well,
watch.
somebody made a James Bond saying GoldenEye. That's a good film, but I'm gonna have to say Spectre is the best James Bond movie.
I'm not much of a Bond fan. I mean, honestly.
Well, who said GoldenEye?
That was me. I said GoldenEye. Toasty is a big fan of GoldenEye. He's a great fan of GoldenEye. It's the greatest thing that was ever made. It's the absolute masterpiece of all James Bond movies. He was the best one. He was never really creepy. He had the style, the substance. He had the flair. He had everything going for him. Unlike Sean Connery's James Bond, he was really creepy and weird.
Well,
the 50 Nose is a yes. Kind of killed it for me.
Yeah, you know, just smack him around a couple times until he listened type shit. You know, yeah, Shaq Connery was a bit of a womanizer, but no, Spectre is definitely better than GoldenEye. Goldfinger, nah, I would have to disagree. Has nobody ever saw Spectre? That was a really good fucking movie.
Daniel Craig was okay, but he wasn't really James Bond. He was just the dude that was playing a dude disguised as another dude. You know what I mean? He wasn't really a Bond.
I'm going to side with Retro Blasting on this one. He was playing the G.I. Joe character that few people know.
Yeah,
Chuckles.
Yeah. He wasn't horrible. He played a good character. He's a good actor, but he just wasn't a James Bond.
Have you guys ever seen what's his name? Greg what?
What was that?
Who played Inspector? Greg.
I didn't catch that. You kind of cut out a little bit. What?
Yeah, you cut out what?
Who played Spectre? Who played James Bond for like the last 5?
Oh God,
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
Have you guys ever seen him in this movie with Tom Hanks? It was like 2001 called Road to Perdition.
Have we what? You cut out. You
Perdition.
keep that thing right up on your mouth, honey.
Road to Perdition, I believe it's called. It was like an Irish mafia movie.
Oh yeah, about
Road to Perdition.
Yeah, Road to Perdition.
Yeah, about a
Yeah, that's
about
all.
a man.
Good God, I need to watch that one again.
Yeah, that was a good
I sold
movie.
it. I sold it. I didn't really watch it. I don't like Daniel Craig, and he's ugly. So even less of an
Oh.
appeal for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I said it.
I thought of something because I bought this
Yeah.
DVD set with 4 Tom Hanks movie. It was Road to Perdition, Forrest Gump, another third movie I forget, but then The Green Mile. So that makes me want to say the greatest fucking drama movie ever created was The Green Mile.
Well,
Come on, you can be a
Green
grown
Mile's
ass
good.
man. Yeah, you can be a grown ass
good,
man and fucking
but-
cry at the end of that movie.
It's good, but I mean,
It's a
Stephen
great
King.
fucking movie.
I don't really
I mean,
put much in Stephen King after the 80s.
You can't what?
He kind of got too full of himself. Stephen King did a little bit.
Who, Tom Hanks?
He also became a humongous leftist.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, very much so.
He started getting really
mo-
weird after
yeah,
he got hit by that car
most
in a
fucking
wheelchair.
movie stars-
What was that?
Most movie stars are fucking lefties,
Yeah, anymore.
especially the movie stars that gets their bank from fucking Disney films.
Hold on, can
Well,
I?
would
say,
argue the
Brad,
Green Mile.
Hold on, just for 1 second. Welcoming in Brad Young. Thank you, Brad, for your donation to me on the last stream. Thank you so much, honey. I really appreciated that. Continue. I'm sorry.
What's up, Brad?
I would say Tom Hanks didn't make the Green Mile. Like Tom Hanks, you could argue made Forrest Gump or made Saving Private Ryan. I wouldn't make that
Yes.
claim for the Green Mile. Michael Clark Duncan made the fucking Green Mile. If it wasn't for
He did.
Michael Clark Duncan, R.I.P., the Green Mile wouldn't be what it is. So you can basically take Tom Hanks out and put another actor to play his character as long as you got Michael Clark Duncan like that. That was a fantastic fucking movie. I mean, name another movie that can make a grown ass man cry.
Well,
Certain war
Or
movies.
tear up. Yeah, cries about tear up.
trying to think of
The
something.
the Notebook. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Fuck yeah.
I hate that movie. I hate that movie. I'm probably the only woman in the world who hates that movie.
Oh,
fucking
you
like
secretly love it. You know it.
No,
I just
I
got
hate
a
that
death.
movie.
I was gonna say I just got a death stare, didn't I?
Oh, The Burbs. Riley, you're thinking of The Burbs.
I love that.
shit was a
I
funny
love that
fucking
movie.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
love
one.
that movie.
Burbs.
It's one of my
Not many
favorite
people know
movies.
that movie.
Yeah, Bruce Stern was in that one too.
See, I actually don't think a lot of people know Tom Hanks was originally a stand-up comedian. That's why most of his early films are more comedy. Then he started leaning into the drama aspect. I don't
Yes,
think
that's
a lot
correct.
of people under 30 fucking even know that.
Yeah, Tom Hanks went from comedy to rom-com to serious actor.
Yeah, he was in a television series first. Remember, don't forget that. He was in TV
Wait, what
first.
television series?
Oh my god. I think it was Bosom Buddies or something. I can't remember. Hold on.
Yeah,
was it Bosom Buddies, P Flash?
Yes, it was Bosom Buddies. He also did a guest spot on Family Ties.
Yes, he did do that. Yes, I remember that.
That was a tragic, don't drink and drive or don't drink, don't become an alcoholic PSA kind of.
Yes, that was during all the family year sitcoms. Yes, that we sadly lack today. Yes.
Let's see.
I actually had shit from Bosom Buddies and early stuff from him signed. Early, and he was like, "Where the hell did you get this?" And I'm like, "I got my sources." I'm not a hungry kid, but I'm a poor kid. Did everybody see what he wrote up there? Toasty Man for donate. I'm not a hungry kid, but I'm a poor kid. Please donate. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know. That's interesting. Who's breathing? Why is nobody talking?
I'm talking.
Ben,
I was just trying to figure out if it was me over breathing on that or
No, I think it was Kraut. So I see why Kraut keeps moving it, but there's no. You're just gonna have to get a mic, honey. A mic.
Yeah, you shouldn't have told him to give him the ideal distance reference with with the hand and everything, so he knows how far the mic needs to be.
About this.
The size of it, the size of his dick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
TOS violation. Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say the big old D word? What if?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. I don't think it's a TOS.
Kind of below the belt there.
Now,
Don't you
if
think so?
Finn said like all Irishmen's got small, peas, then that's TOS. That's discrimination against the Irish food.
Thank God I'm not Irish.
I would get the cancel culture after you in a fucking heartbeat, bro.
Oh my god. What's with all this sword comparing comments tonight?
Nah,
are we all feeling insecure? This is tonight, gentlemen, or what?
I'm secure enough.
Oh, wheelchair people, they have issues with their PP being all flat and everything.
Hey, it's the real.
Because
Spin reminds me
they
of
keep
Joe
running over it.
Swanson.
They keep just running over it with their wheelchairs.
This is dragging on the floor.
Yeah, Spin is like Joe Swanson. He's
Is that like when you in the toilet and it hits the water? Sorry, I should just leave that alone.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
gonna make
the
something-
best.
I'm gonna make something on ChatGPT to make Spin look like a cartoon character like Joe Swanson.
Go ahead, fucker.
That's more. It's Spin. That's more of a joke for guys who sit on the toilet as opposed to standing in general. Like like I don't
Right.
sit because it hits the water.
It's all right. I have to sit and pee.
Oh, you
Okay.
do? Okay.
Yeah. Can't really stand up very well.
I don't know.
I have no idea what's going on, and I don't want to know.
He's checked out.
Probably not, P. Fletch. Probably not.
I do not.
Hey,
want to know.
Spin, could I tell them? Can I
No,
tell them?
I don't
how
want to
you
know.
feel
Keep it to
wheelchair?
yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't want to know.
Can you tell the world that you are a closet case homo and you like people with shortcomings?
Shortcomings. No, that wouldn't
Fletch.
be accurate.
I mean, Spin. Kraut isn't the one who has a short video of him chasing a dick down the street, though.
Oh my lord. I want to see this. If this is true and not legend. I
Oh
want to
yeah,
see
I'll have to get a hold of it from security. Yeah, he's
Oh
got it.
god.
Oh,
What was
he
doing?
made something like that? He's fucking fired.
Wait, I thought security was the boss and production manager. How can you fire the boss? No, that's what I was told.
That's funny.
So,
People ask you like, so how's the water?
I was about to say. So, how about them Eagles? What y'all think?
I have vultures around here. I don't know about eagles.
No,
what?
no. I'm from South Jersey, so I'm an Eagles fan, man. I fucking bleed green.
Oh,
Yeah,
I ain't-
Philadelphia
Hordes.
Eagles, no way.
yeah, I'm not really.
I'll let you boys talk about it.
No, that's not my bag. The shooting sports is my home.
Not even boxing.
Not really. It's just human cockfighting in a way.
I would disagree. I mean, it's not. Cockfighting is those chickens basically fight against their will. They don't have a say in it. Where like competitive sports like football and boxing, they have a say on whether or not they want to do that.
I will say boxing is more useful than football as far as when it comes to personal defense and being able to protect yourself. But other than that, I mean, I don't see any practical use to a lot of the popular sports nowadays, except as a distraction from what's really going on and how the government's constantly fucking us over.
Well,
That's true.
sports have been around in the USA since like the I'm gonna say like the 1910s or the 1920s. But in general, sports have been around for fucking thousands of years, probably even before that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, in modern times, what is it used as? A distraction method or as a method to control the population? Example, when COVID was going on and the vaccines. Right?
You have a small point. I would agree with you if it wasn't for the fact, and this is why I actually didn't watch football for like 2 or 3 years. When the NFL were trying to push all that fucking pride shit in our faces, and how fucking Kepper bitch kept on saying like the NFL is basically fucking slavery because they measure you and make sure you're fit, which doesn't even make no fucking sense because you literally sign a contract. It's not fucking slavery. So I mean, if it's a way to distract us, they really put shit like that on the forefront with the NFL. But other than that, they kind of turn it down a little bit. But other than that, I would generally agree with you. It is a way to distract people, at least with certain sports during certain times.
Riley in the chat asked about the Highlander remake. I have no idea on that one. It's
I
news
didn't
to
know
me.
there was a Highlander remake.
Yeah,
Hold
I'm-
on. Riley, the panel is open. Why don't you jump up here?
Yeah,
You can
feel
talk
free,
about
man.
stuff.
Come on up.
Where's the stream? Give me the StreamYard link
Yeah,
here.
let's
Hold
do the
on.
man,
Grab
the myth,
it.
the legend.
I forgot to pin it in mine. I'm such a dork. A dweeb. I missed it.
Yeah, it happens.
It does.
1 sec. I'll,
He says, give me 5. Right on.
nice. Awesome. Yeah.
And you'll meet the guy who's responsible for how all of you have come to know me.
But here's, damn it. Just trying to get the studio link.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. StreamYard links in there. All right. Cool.
Fletch.
Yeah.
Not to bring the actual conversation up, but I ain't got no hard feelings towards you with
No,
discuss
me either,
yesterday.
man.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just differences of opinion. That's all it really is.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use an example. Like you, I ain't got no bad blood. We're gonna disagree on shit, and I
Of course.
use
Well, honey-
tactics to get you, to say what I wanted, whatever. But I'll use an example of how someone like that fucking guy Zers or whatever his name is. He's just a straight up fucking bullshit liar, and I blocked his ass earlier today because I couldn't deal with his bullshit no more. But I just want to say, last night, no orders till as well. You're pretty chill, pretty chill dude. I think this is like the first time you've ever been on panel though, at least since I.
He is. He is pretty chill.
It's the first time I've been on panel in first time I've been on a debate panel as a debater in a while.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Hence the early on jitters.
Yeah, the first panel I was ever on was like a month ago, and it was about the fuck was it about? Abortion rights, and this fucking one woman tried to say some shit that if the baby can't survive outside the womb without medical care, then abortion is okay. So I was like, well, what about people that, and I was like, well, what about people that's got like asthma or like has a fucking cancer cell that they need? Should they not have that taken care of? Should they just fucking die and kaput? And she was like, well, cancer cells are alive. So, are you really comparing cancer cells to fucking offspring? Like she was fucking outrageous with the shit she was saying.
That's creepy. She's creepy.
It's all the brainwashing that goes on, that's went on.
Yeah, and it's like
It
shit. I
is.
see that the baby isn't alive until its first breath. They're trying to quote the fucking Bible, not realizing it's describing Adam's first breath. God literally breathing life. But to that point, I don't try to argue from a Christianity standpoint because it's been years since I read the Bible. But I always ask people, well, what if the baby comes out not breathing? What then? Do you have a right to fucking kill it? That makes no fucking sense.
it's just.
I think we're all conservative on here, so hopefully, you know.
It's just the whole thing.
All right, I'm watching a funny video somebody sent me with a man in a wheelchair chasing a man in a dick outfit. Okay. Sorry.
Does it spin?
Really, security?
It's spin.
Give me just a moment. I'll bring
Really,
that
security?
I'm an
Hey,
innocent
listen,
bystander.
Listen, Span, it comes for all of us.
Yes, we
You were
are.
just the next logical choice. Let me get
Send
this
lawyers,
down.
guns, and money. This shit's about to hit the fan.
It might a little bit.
It's
Who
just
knows?
about to totally
It's
hit this fan.
it's good for drama.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
Riley, get your ass up here. Hurry up, mister. We don't got all night.
Come on, bro.
He
Are you all ready to watch this?
Let's watch it. Yes, let's see.
Get your popcorn, kids.
I didn't make any tonight.
Oh,
damn. Is there sound?
Welcome, Mr. Riley. Yeah, I don't know what the sound. What's going on with the sound, actually?
What's up, Riley?
What you guys do? How you doing?
Look at him. Look at him. He's chasing that crack baby dick. So there you have
Hey,
it, folks.
Riley.
You all know that Spin is a dick chaser. Hello, Mr. Riley. Welcome to the show, sir.
How's it going? Yeah, so they're doing a Highlander remake. Apparently, Batista is the I forget the bad guy's name.
Kurgan?
Person. Yes, Batista is Kurgan. And then I forget who they said is supposed to be Christopher Lambert's character. But
Connor?
They haven't. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. They haven't said nothing. But they've been saying that for like 3-4 years. So
Yeah, they have for a while.
Yeah, there are
it is in
people.
the works.
Hey, Ron,
They-
is that your real
you know-
voice?
Nickname / middle name.
No, your voice.
Uh,
That's your real voice.
Yeah, sadly.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think your balls dropped 10 times over, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I've been spending too much time with Spin. Now I'm making balls references.
I just can't get away from it tonight. Which, if you watch my last segment, that's a good indication that you have good amount of testosterone and sperm count.
I think, was I on that panel or was I just in the chats? I remember that. Yeah,
I
I
think
was
you
just in the
dropped. I think you dropped into the chat. I was doing solo. Yes.
Yeah, because we were talking about you had that subject, but then I mentioned and people think I'm going into conspiracy theories when I mentioned sodium fluoride, but like it's in a lot of fucking foods, and they claim it's not enough to sterilize us. But who's doing the fucking research? Big Pharma, and who's the big pharma controlled by?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything in small amounts long enough does long-term damage to the body. So that's just how it is.
Especially if it has an accumulative effect.
Yes.
Sorry. But yeah, especially if it has an accumulative effect like fluoride and just doesn't go away. Just solidifies.
That's true.
Crystallizes, if you will.
Now, P. Fletch, you would also have something in common with Riley. He was an amateur wanting to go pro wrestler.
Huh, cool.
I did independent wrestling, so technically I did.
Huh, cool.
Yes.
Cool. I always wanted to be like the Bobby the Heenan type manager character. You know, the manager.
I did it for a few years. We had a real ring and everything, and then I got injured, concussed, busted up shoulders, ankles, and then a couple of the people went pro. One of them went to California and Vegas, and then ended up getting in trouble with the law because apparently he was dating a minor.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh,
Bad
that's not
bad
good.
choices in life.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to hear a quick interesting fact?
What's that?
I listen to a lot of Mr. Ballin videos. If you guys know who that is, look him up.
I do.
If you don't,
I do.
Okay, yeah, he's fucking awesome. But anyways, through one of his stories, I realized Ric Flair as a baby was fucking stolen. Like as a newborn, he was stolen.
What?
Yeah, yeah. He eventually got sold to, well, not sold. He was eventually picked up through an adoption agency, and somebody took him in as their own. But yeah, he was stolen as a fucking infant, like a few months old or some shit like that. Yeah, which was really fucking funny. Well, not fun,
Check your
not funny
messages,
in a haha sense,
Riley.
like funny in like a weird fucking
Huh?
sense.
Well,
Check
I
your
mean,
messages, Riley.
but you also have to look at who Rick rode with a lot too is Roddy Piper, who is also kind of an orphan.
R.I.P. Roddy Piper is the man.
Yeah, yeah. He was a hell of a heel when he started in WWF. I know that.
I fucking hate him as the fucking heel, but he was great all around. First, I just want to say
He was
The
doing his
Undertaker is my favorite wrestler of all time. Then I would say Piper and Sting are my 2 second. But it's what's funny about Piper is back when I was a little kid, I had this like after school program I went to a couple times a week, where like there was like this like big fucking building that had like a pool table and a Super Nintendo and shit like that. And occasionally all of us kids will like go to like a fucking park. And one of the after school counselors that was there looked like Roddy Piper's fucking brother. I ain't even fucking lying. Got the look, had the fucking build, had the statue, like the height. Like he could be Roddy Piper's fucking brother.
His daughter wrestles now.
Yeah,
Better,
I heard
much better.
something. No shit, I did not know that. What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and probably correct. Oh yeah, Spin's laughing at the shit I put in the back chat.
So Riley, you have any details on the new Highlander remake? Anything about like trailers, or is it just
There hasn't. I haven't seen no trailer.
For the win.
Honestly.
Do you like my sprinkle tinkle?
Shit. I haven't seen nothing new. So that's really productive.
You're kind of cutting out there a bit, Riley.
Riley, you're completely cut out and you sound very, very far away. It just dropped all
Yeah.
your sound. He didn't know he had a thing on, so he dropped off the voice mod thing. Just in 1 second.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Well,
You
it
got
was
a-
nice to roast you, Krautmik. I gotta get ready to go live here in a little bit.
Hey, yeah, man, it's always nice seeing you, Spin. But listen, I can hear the wheels squeaking in the background, so put some WD-40 on there, all right?
You know what, motherfucker? Come over to my panel and talk your shit tonight.
I don't know, man. I'm fixing to hit the head, man. I got work in the morning. It's fucking.
You're about to hit the
Oh,
fucking urinal? You sleep in a fucking urinal?
At least I can stand up when I pee.
Oh.
Listen here, you unanatomically correct motherfucker. You now have a bounty, sir.
Okay.
Wait, who has a bounty in for what?
Apparently,
Kraut
I do.
has a bounty for fucking with me.
Hold on. Let me record this so I can.
Hold up,
you
Ben.
can
You
bounce
paid
on
for
me.
this fight. You paid for this fight. You
You
wanted
did.
it. You wanted the smoke. You can't put a bounty on somebody if you want the smoke, my friend.
Just
No,
want to
it's
say,
all right. He wisened up for a second. Just give it a second, he'll lose it all. You know.
What's that mean, a bounty, though? That's some panel or Discord talk? Like, what's that in reference to?
Hey Nova, you want to tell him what a bounty is on panels?
A bounty is to which you have to pay it or you don't get to play anymore until it gets met by someone or yourself.
Well, I mean, I don't think that isn't that like pulling the rank card. I didn't really do anything.
No,
Yeah.
it's called blackmail, sir. It is called legal blackmail.
All right, I'm glad I got that on record in because that's illegal, my friend. So take the bounty off me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say hey to
Hey, look,
guys in the chat.
Look. Now your true Italian, Sicilian culture is showing because you're trying to fucking blackmail me.
Oh.
Oh shit, man. Spin, you're a trip, man. I love you.
All right, I'll see you guys in a little while.
All right, man.
Alrighty, and we'll see you later.
I hope.
Thanks for coming on.
Yo, watch your steps, Spin.
What's this? A making tripping comments? Holy fuck!
Something wrong with y'all.
Well, I only fuck with people that I like.
Don't take
that
sitting down,
down.
Spin.
Yeah, I saw that. Yo, Ed, that's fucking funny.
Don't take that sitting down, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that's why I said. What did I
Okay,
say
he
when
came
got
back.
off? Don't rip.
He came back.
Pay your reparations, bitch.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
tell you
cause,
what.
yeah, cause Spin's 1/10 black. He needs his 48 acres and a mule.
You forgot the seeds
Hey,
to go with it, but I'm just.
Cornhub got expensive. I'm a little tight on money right now.
Cornhole?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Cornhub.
Cornholio? What?
Yeah, Cornholio.
Are you threatening me?
It got expensive. I'm a little tight on money right now.
Yeah.
Well, come on the internet and start fucking with people. It's going to get a lot more expensive.
Well,
then who's going to be on your panels if you do that bounty on your panelists? Just remember that you're going to shoot yourself in the foot.
No, he loves me. He'll pay it.
But pop.
No, he loves you. He'll pay it.
Okay, fine. I'll give you one more pass, but that's about it.
I appreciate that, Spin. I definitely learned my lesson.
All right, but hey. Yeah, you did.
Riley, speak up. You're awful quiet over there now.
I got nothing to say at the moment. I'm just watching.
He's just
You're watching the shit show, huh?
Perfect. With some of that perfect water from the reflecting pool that I've so generously
Hey,
given
Riley,
to America.
come to one of my fucking panels. You want to see a shit show?
Bro, the funniest shit when Sarah or you host is when Spin and fucking Santa get into it. That is the funniest.
Yeah. Yeah,
ever.
Spin. We want to bring Santa up. We want to see if we can get Santa.
Or not Clay.
I can drop if you need me to.
Yeah, Clay and Santa gets into it, and it's fucking bickering back and forth. And I mostly agree with Clay on things compared to Santa. Like we all have mostly the same ideas, but all three of us have different shit as well. But when Clay and Santa, like it's fucking funny. It's entertainment, and that's essentially like we.
It's entertainment at its finest, sir.
We join a panel for two reasons: to get educated, to educate. Well, three reasons: to get educate, to educate, or for entertainment. I was feeling like Joe Biden for a second. I was about to give three when I said two.
I like to think I'm infotainment.
Infotainment. I'm not gonna act like I know what that means.
Yeah, information and entertaining.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I got it.
Fell flat. So.
Spin.
What?
So I know you got to go, but you're still here. So I'm assuming that you may have forgot to get the locks off of your wheelchair. That might be why you're not going anywhere.
You know what?
I got another bounty on me.
Now it's back.
Hey, look, you could make fun of me. I got videos out there that make me look like a jerk off, and even my face in general. You can make fun of it all day long. Look at my right eye.
Hey, Krautmick.
Yo,
sauerkraut.
What's up?
Sauerkraut. Just remember this one word. Armageddon.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
He didn't get it.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't get it, Fletch, did he?
No.
Hey, sauerkraut. Do you know what felching is?
It sound, I don't know, belching and farting at the same time.
No, that's not belching, dumb fuck. Felching.
Felching with an F.
Yeah.
I don't believe I do. Edumacate.
I'm not going to educate you on Toasties and Nova's stream. It would be highly inappropriate. But
you've put a fucking bounty on me on our stream, bro. What are you talking about?
That's not disrespectful.
Bye-bye.
Like, come on now, you've gone this far. You might as well go all the way.
Okay, Toasty, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Yeah, if you can keep it within TOS guidelines.
You already know the story.
What it is. Yes, I do.
What's up, security? For real?
All right,
Damn.
I'll do it. Toasty, I have your permission. Nova, I have your permission. Have you ever heard the Armageddon story, Nova?
Oh God,
I have not. And is this? We won't hit like a TOS issue,
No,
right?
no,
Okay, all right then.
no,
All right,
no,
okay.
no.
Old Rayford.
Just don't say anything, Fletch. You know what I'm talking about. Now, this story, all I'm saying is you have to let me get through the story because it is funny. It is funny. Where the fuck? Hold on a second.
Security, we appreciate you coming. We know you're a very busy man. Thank you for
Yes,
coming.
he's very busy.
No, he knows the story. No, he knows the story. Hold on, I gotta pull the fucking thing up. Gotta read it.
Man, this is like an anticipation climax. Just don't let me down like I do my wife, man.
Oh, I
Oh
won't.
my God.
Damn.
You know, talk to me later for tips, okay? I'll help you.
Wait, what?
If you need tips in
She
that
said
department
tips.
with your wife, let
She
me know.
said tips. She
I
said
didn't
tips.
No. I didn't mean it like that. No, and he's married. Thank you. No.
All right, so I can't look at the camera, but it's funny. In retrospect, lighting the match was my big mistake, but I was only trying to retrieve the gerbil. Eric Tomaszewski told the bemused doctors in the severe burns unit of Salt Lake City Hospital. Tomaszewski and his homosexual partner, Andrew Kinky Farnham, had been admitted for emergency treatment after a felching session had gone seriously wrong. I pushed a cardboard tube up his rectum and slipped Raggett, our gerbil, in, he explained. As usual, Kinky shouted out, "Armageddon!" My cue that he'd had enough. I tried to retrieve Raggett, but he simply would not come out, he said.
God.
So I peered into the tube and struck a match, thinking the light might attract him.
Is this a Richard Gere joke at the end?
At a hush press conference, a hospital spokesman described what happened next. The match ignited a pocket of intestinal gas in Kinky's colon. Flames shot out the tube and ignited Mr. Tomaszewski's hair and severely burning his face. It also set fire to the gerbil's fur and whiskers, causing it to go further up Kinky's colon, which in turn ignited a larger pocket of gas further up the intestine, propelling the rodent out like a cannonball. Armageddon! Tomaszewski suffered second-degree burns and a broken nose from the impact of the gerbil, while Farnham suffered first and second-degree burns to his anus and lower intestinal tract. Armageddon!
Hey,
I forgot about the broken nose.
Twink Boy 6, if you're still out there, come back in. I'll let you up on the panel. I was just letting him finish his story before I did.
Yeah, Spin's gonna roll out, roll out.
So that's what
it's
all about.
I'm gonna have to look that joke up myself. I don't know, maybe because I'm tired. I was working all day. I don't get it. So I don't think crude humor is funny because it's crude. I believe there really has to be a strong punchline to it at the end.
There was. You didn't listen to it then.
Well, that's why I said I got to look it up myself. It might be because I was working all day. I didn't discredit your joke. I said I got to read it myself.
Okay, I gotta go, folks. I'll see you guys in a little while. Hopefully.
Man, take it easy, Spin. Much love, man.
Hopefully you come over. See ya. Bye.
Yeah. Spin joke sucked. I hope you're listening, Spin.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna come right the fuck back. His ears are gonna be fucking on fire.
Shame on you for Spin, baby.
What did you think of that joke, Riley?
I've heard it.
But hey, I'm fixing to get off too.
Yeah, man got what he paid for.
Nova, I'm fixing to get off.
Okay, honey.
For my closing statement, yeah, Fletch didn't lay down any concrete claims. All of my subjective thoughts were proved to be. No, let me stop. I'm just joking. This is called nice fucking change of pace. Toasty, thanks. Toasty and Nova, thanks for setting this up. Toasty, you set
no
it
problem.
up.
Thanks for
Nova,
picking me.
Moderator.
Did I do okay?
What? Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too, bro.
Riley, take it easy, man. Nice meeting you. I'm not an idiot 100% of the time. It's just 50%. And,
just 60% of the time, all the time.
Yeah.
Some of us more like 70.
It works 40% of the time, all the time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That sounds like a
right.
fucking
For more
Matthew
tips,
McConaughey
contact me.
Alrighty. Is anybody else? Are you guys wanting to close up shop, or you guys want to go for your full 3-hour mark, or what do you guys need?
Oh, good God! Do we have to go for? Do we have to drag this out to 3 hours?
You don't have to.
No,
I mean,
we don't.
I'll hang a little bit longer, but
I was just trying to hit everybody's 3-hour mark at least for their watch hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, going back to the Highlander remake, David Bautista is going to have one hell of a job filling Clancy Brown's shoes as the Kurgan, because that motherfucker was creepy as hell, and he sold it.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, since we're going to be closing down, I'll be leaving out. It was fun.
No, I'm giving Nova a quick break. She's been in that freaking chair for a minute.
Yeah, true.
It's killing the shit out of her. So
yeah,
you and Riley go ahead and talk shop if you want to, unless you guys are wanting to close down. I do not care.
Well, I was kind of wanting to close down too, because I got to get some support while we're back. And
I got work in mind more myself, actually.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. I will go ahead and play the outro music, and I will go ahead and end the stream. If you guys want to go ahead and jump out or stay, it doesn't matter to me. This one is called Always Gone, folks. Always Gone.
Your boots by the door, still cold from the rain. You leave the same cup with a crack in the paint. Your coat on my chair, like you forgot to stay. You smile in the frame, then you fade away. And I reach for you like you're still my turn. I call your name, but the whole way learns. You're always here, but always gone. Always gone. You hold my hand, then you move on. Move on. I feel you near, then I feel the loss. You're always here, but always gone. You text me a heart, then you disappear. 3 little dots, and you're not here. I save every note, like it might explain why you come back close, then leave again. And I reach for you like you're still my turn. I call your name, but the whole way learns. You're always here, but always gone. Always gone. You hold my hand, then you move on. Move on. I feel you near, then I feel the loss. You're always here, but always gone. If I let go first, would you still remain a ghost in the glass, a hand in the rain?